Yeah, that's more like it. Let's go. Yo, 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 yo. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, everybody? Yo, this is your host, Demetrius with the PPP. Panthers Prime Podcast. Shout out to everybody to the chat, man. Hey, happy Monday to you all, man. Yeah, I hope y'all having a great Monday, man. I know I am. Finally off work. First day back to work since last week, Thursday, man. Or since last week, Wednesday, to be honest with you. Yeah, so, yeah. I had to take a couple days off, man. Especially for that old playoff push we was trying to do, man. So, hey, it's over now. It's time to get to the offseason. But in getting to the offseason, I went ahead and I started peeking into next year. Yeah. Y'all know PPP. Yeah, I don't wait. Yeah, I don't wait. And then also, I don't move to the beat of nobody else's drum. Yeah, we're gonna break down these 2026 opponents that the Panthers have to play next year. Yes, sir. And I think y'all not gonna like what I'm about to say, but I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. Hey, let me show y'all Bryce. Look at Bryce. Y'all see, Bryce is laughing at the schedule. Yeah, let me show you one more time. Let me show you one more time. He's laughing at Dave and Bryce are laughing at this schedule. Yeah, big laughs. Why? Because we ain't worried about nothing. Yeah, yeah, we not worried about nothing. Hey, shout out to all y'all in the chat. Candy Girl, what's up, Candy Girl? Good to see you. West Coast Carolina, what's good, man? Said draft mode already. Yeah, man. Shout out to Antonio McClinhan. Said, what's up, PvP? The real Sunshine. What's up, man? Said, putting the paint where it ain't. That's a fact, man. That's all we do over here. SC Pace. What's good, man? What's good? Big time driver. Hey, driver boy, we had him going over there today, man. Squad down. What's good, man? SC Panther boy, what's good? D Cash, what's good, man? He said, yeah, we know, BB. Nosy for 2026 season. Yeah. I'm already there. I'm already there. Hey, man, let's cut this music, man. Let's get into this, man. I'm excited. This is going to be a good conversation. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get into this, man. All right, so yeah, let me finish reading these comments. Daniel Berry Sports, what's up, man? Big time driver laughing, man. Yeah. Hey, exactly. Who's scared of this? Yeah, I'm not scared of that. Don't nothing on this schedule scare me. Matter of fact, last year's schedule was a little bit worse than this. Yeah, we're gonna get into this. Who's scared? Man, we're gonna get into this, man. Squad down, man. That ain't Bryce. That's fabulous. No, that's Bryce. That's AI Bryce. Yeah, stop looking so hard. Yeah, what's up, Candy Girl? Silverback 704 said we praying for return to the playoffs in 2026. Hey, man. Hey, listen, as a Panther fan, doesn't that sound good to say? We're looking for a return to the playoffs next year or this season. Hey, man. Hey, that's what I'm saying. People could be upset about how we got into the playoffs. I ain't mad. Yeah, just get me in the door. Let's see what happens. Hey, let's get into this, man. I want to break down this schedule for next year because I'm excited about it. I really am. All right. Let's minimize this. Let's go right here. Okay, so of course you guys know we have our division stuff. You know, that's a given. Let me make sure we have the right. Yeah, there we go. That's good. All right, so of course, you know, we have our division stuff. Now, we swept the Atlanta Falcons this year, which is something that I did not think that we were going to do this past season. If anything, I thought we were going to sweep the Saints. They swept us. Big whoop, whatever. They only won 6 games. 2 of those 6 came from us. I don't like it, but they watched us in the playoffs. So to all Saints fans that talk trash, just tell them that they're peasants, okay? All Saints fans are peasants. They're beneath us. All right? They're beneath us. Every single last one of them beneath us. All right? So when I look at the schedule, of course, I try to look at it from a perspective of the division. You always want to kind of go even with it. My perspective is always if you can have a record in the division of 4-2, you're setting yourself up for greatness for the remaining, parts of the schedule that you have to play, which is, outside opponents, outside the NFC South. So that's your Chicago Bears, that's your Baltimore Ravens in the AFC, that's your Cincinnati Bengals in the AFC, that's your Denver Broncos. That's Minnesota Vikings in the NFC. It's those teams right there that you have to, you got to win, but you get an upper edge on the division. 4-2 is great. 5-1 is amazing. 6-0 in the division. Yeah, we run on all 6 wins in the division. Yeah, give me that all day. But I'll take a 4-2. All right. So for this purpose, Atlanta. I just got word that the Atlanta Falcons are getting ready to interview Harbaugh from the Ravens old head coach. I'm gonna be honest with you. If they do that, yeah, that's pretty big because Harbaugh's he's a pretty good coach. And that would actually, in my opinion, boost the Atlanta Falcons to a level in which we probably have never seen before. Harbaugh is a generational coach, in my opinion, one that has a lot of pull, a lot of players who are free agents would want to come to Atlanta. Yeah, yeah. He said, "Oh well, get them." And EJ took it. Yeah, I know, right? Get them both, right? But if that does happen, Atlanta is a powerhouse. Now, the only thing that they are missing right now is a quarterback. According to some sources, the Atlanta Falcons are probably going to offload Kirk Cousins in this offseason here. So don't know what they're going to do at quarterback. Of course, Michael Penix Jr. is going to be out for the foreseeable future, at least until 2027 with a knee injury. T Money said, "Man, that schedule tough." Hey, T Money, I'd love for you to come on up here, man. I'm not gonna be long. I'd love for you to come up here and give me your thoughts on it, man. SC Pace said, "So all I know is Xavier Leggett cannot be on this team next year." I got you. He said we probably gonna mock. He said we probably mock drafting by week 7. God dang, T Money. T Money, I think this schedule is a lot easier than last year's, in my opinion. I know it's a first place schedule. He said drop the link real quick. Okay, I'm gonna drop the link right now for you, T Money. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the link only for T Money. Only for T Money, all right? Drop the link for T Money. If y'all haven't done so, make sure you hit the like button for me, guys. Subscribe to the channel as well. All right. And yeah, we'll wait for T Money to come on up because I want to hear what he has to say. Part Bums, what's up, man? He said teams go from good to bad every year. There go T Money. T Money, what's up, baby?
What up with it, PPP? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good, man. How you feeling, man?
Hey, man, I'm just looking at the schedule. Me and my coworker were talking, man, and
Mm-hmm.
we were talking weeks ago. He a Pittsburgh Steelers fan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man, I told him, man, I said, man, if you look at our schedule, I didn't see this schedule till like a few days ago, to be honest with you, PPP.
Okay. Yeah.
Man, all of the teams that we playing, that ain't in the division, they all got defense and offense. I think it's only one that ain't got like a top tier offense, and I'm going with Cleveland. But if I look at this schedule, man, you got Chicago defense and offense, Detroit Lions defense and offense, Baltimore Ravens defense and offense, Cincinnati Bengals defense and offense, Denver Broncos defense and offense, Seattle Seahawks defense and offense. Cleveland Browns, I'm gonna lean more to just defense. You got Myles Garrett and that secondary is hell. Green Bay Packers defense and offense. Minnesota Vikings defense and offense. They just need to see what their quarterback gonna do. Pittsburgh Steelers defense and offense. Philadelphia Eagles defense and offense. Man, that shit finna be tough. PPP. This schedule ain't nothing to play with. If we draft, we got to draft right. If we need free agency, we got to get some ballers in here. It's no time to sit around and bullshit. Dave got some work to do, him and Dan Morgan, in this offseason, and they better get right to it. I'm telling you right now.
Well, hold on. Well, let's talk about this. Now, the Detroit Lions don't really have offense. We just saw the Minnesota Vikings totally dismantle the Detroit Lions. They couldn't do nothing with that quote unquote high powered offense, and they went ahead and fired their OC that they had after Ben Johnson. Like he was only there for one year, and they already fired him. So they're not that same powerhouse like they were with Ben Johnson, bro. They just aren't.
But you got to
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You got it.
Yeah. Chicago Bears. Yeah, Ben Johnson's there. We're gonna have to see, when we play the Chicago Bears. I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be a totally different game than when we play. I can't remember the guy's name who we played Chicago at one time, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be different. I'm talking about the first time. The second time we did play Caleb Williams, but but that was with Andy Dalton at quarterback. I agree with you. The Chicago Bears, they have a pretty good defense, man. Of course, we don't know what they're going to be next year, but if you go off this year, I agree with you there. Baltimore, don't know what they're going to be going forward with a new head coach, bro. We just don't. Harbaugh's not there. We don't know if this new coach is going to blow the whole thing up. We don't know what they're going to do down there. So that's hard. Joe Burrow, Cincinnati Bengals. If you play the Bengals early, you got a chance, bro. And Joe Burrow, I mean, for all intents and purposes, hasn't been the Joe Burrow that we remembered. I'll give you the Denver Broncos. I think the Denver Broncos defense is better than their offense. I think that their defense covers up a lot of things that they do on offense that messes them up, but they're still a good team. And plus, we got a little bit of bad blood with Sean Payton and that team from year 2 with Bryce. Seattle Seahawks, yeah, I mean, that's the Seattle Seahawks, bro. I mean, we're going to play them again at home. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a strong team against us again. And I think we play them again in 2027, if I'm not mistaken, bro. So they're getting ready to start this whole rivalry thing again with the Seattle Seahawks. Cleveland Browns, second year with Shador, new head coach, Myles Garrett. You might be right on that one. I just don't know what the offense is going to be, like you said. Green Bay, I'm not really too concerned about Green Bay. We just saw Green Bay fall to the Bears. We beat Green Bay. I'm not saying that's going to carry over, but I'm not too worried about Jordan Love and company, especially with them coming to. Well, no, we go back up there. So, hey, we beat them up there one time before. We could probably do it again. Minnesota Vikings, I'm not afraid of them at all. I don't think that what's his name? Brian Flores is going to be there again. I'm hoping that the Panthers can get him, but I doubt that Brian Flores is going to be the DC in Minnesota again. So they're getting ready to take a drop, especially with them not knowing if JJ McCarthy is the guy. Pittsburgh, yeah, I mean, this Pittsburgh Steelers, we haven't beat them in years. And Philadelphia, I think we match up evenly with Philadelphia. I think we do. Shoot, I think we do. Let me just let Kit Juan on it.
Quick
Yo, I'm back.
All right, hold on, Kit Juan. Go ahead, T Money.
Right quick. All right. Hey, look, Kit Juan, man. I want to do something with you, man. I gotta get with you, bro.
You know I'm in the city.
You look like for real. Hold on. Like for real, bro. You look like Peggy, right? And you sound like him, right?
You like who?
Look like Peggy off Cam 4th and 1, and you sound like him.
No, the hell I do not, man.
Hold on,
What the fuck is you talking about, man?
Listen. I want to do.
Get up on your ass now.
Kit Juan, see he lit. Listen, bro. I want to do like a skit with you. While I play like I'm Cam, but we're gonna do something else, and then I want you to play Peggy, bro. Cause like for real, bro. Like that's when I heard that man talk. That's Kit Juan. Nah, for real,
you
but
talking about like some little funny shit.
Yeah.
Funny,
I'm gonna get with you on that.
What made you think of some shit
I've been talking to my wife about that. I don't know how. I said, man, that's Kit Juan, bro. Like Kit Juan, you can nail that shit. But I'm gonna get with you on that.
Is it the reason why I pulled up tonight?
Man, no, I had been.
I'm just saying, out of all nights though, I hit the link though. It might be something out of all nights you telling me that, and I pulled up on the link. So it might be something.
Real. But look,
I could have not even hit the link for you to tell me.
Let me get PPP the record prediction right quick. I got to go back in.
Okay. Yeah, we gonna get to it.
All right, so the Atlanta Falcons, that's a dub. New Orleans, that's an L. Tampa Bay gonna be pissed at us.
Hold on, Kit Juan.
Hold on, Chicago Bears, that's an L. Detroit, that's an L. Baltimore Ravens, that's an L. Cincinnati Bengals, that's an L. The Broncos, that's an L. Seattle, we might slip up and beat them. Atlanta again, I say we sweep Atlanta again next year, that's a W. Cleveland Browns, that's gonna be an L. Green Bay Packers, an L. Minnesota Vikings, an L. New Orleans, they'll lose this, but they'll lose us again. That's a W. Pittsburgh Steelers, that's an L. Tampa Bay, that's an L. I mean, Tampa Bay, we'll beat Tampa Bay. And Philly, that's at the end of the season. I don't know what week they're gonna be, but
so T Money, T Money, real quick, is this your official record prediction right here?
Yeah. And what was that?
Right now, this is your official record prediction for 2026 right now.
Yes, Lord.
Hey, Candy Girl, go ahead and clip it right there, Candy Girl. Go ahead and clip it. Yeah,
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 Go
we got
ahead,
him.
Cliff
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah.
The
Because
first
PPP
T Money
got work to
clip.
do. We got linebackers. We got linebackers. We got to get in tune, and depending on how some of these teams
Don't
coming
we
in,
got
man,
we gonna get
it's
them
gonna
T
be high
Money? We got
T
the
powered
most
Money,
offense.
money in
T
free
Money,
agency,
T Money.
right?
You just
Tell
said
y'all.
Don't
we
we got
gonna
the
All
most
do
right,
money?
clip
T Money.
this.
You just gave
Clip
us
this.
2 wins, T Money. You know that, right?
You said two
Say what?
wins?
Nah,
You
You
it's
gave us
said
4
two.
wins. I
How
gave us
many?
4 wins. We beating Atlanta
four.
first.
You
Yeah,
Four.
said oh my
yeah, 4 wins. I'm trying
God.
to
This
tell y'all, four
dude.
wins.
Who the 4 teams? I know you said we was gonna beat Atlanta.
Yeah.
Who the four
Atlanta,
teams?
the Seahawks, um,
What?
Atlanta
Wait.
again,
So we
and New
sweep Atlanta.
Orleans.
We beat the Seahawks. And who else?
And yeah, in Atlanta. I mean, not New Orleans. That's
What?
4, right? Atlanta, Seahawks, Atlanta again,
So the
and New
Bucks are
Orleans.
gonna sweep us. Is what you saying?
Well, no. That's 5 wins then, because I said we'll beat the Bucks. Bucks will beat us the first meetup, but the second meetup. So
Five
5 wins.
5 wins.
So
Yeah.
who's gonna win the division? So we're not even gonna win the division next year.
Say what? No, I
You
got
know,
the
we're
Saints.
not even
I
gonna
got
get
the
enough
Saints
wins
winning
to
the
get in the
division.
division.
I
Like
got
this
the
year,
Saints. I got
eight or
the Saints.
nine.
They schedule ain't as hard as ours. I got the Saints winning the division.
What?
Man, oh my God, T Money.
Hey, look, I got to get
What?
that PPP love,
It
y'all,
don't
man.
even
They love you
really.
too, man. Boy, we got T Money, boy. God dang.
Don't they play the
Yo,
same?
yo,
Don't every team that we play, they play the same team. They play the same division.
Man,
Oh my
driver.
God,
Did
T
you just hear
Money.
that, driver?
That's
Driver.
crazy,
Oh, he
T
dropped
Money.
out. Yo, okay, yeah, everybody dropped out. Kit Wan, man.
Yeah, I'm
That
here.
that
I'm here.
yeah, that wow. Wow. T Money said 5 wins. All we
Five
he ain't
wins.
seen what we gonna do in preseason. Off
Nothing.
season, free agency,
Anybody
draft.
can get after this year PPP. Anybody can get beat. Man, I don't care who it is. Anybody can get beat at any
Man,
Sunday. So hell, if we can go 8 this year, I'm giving us at least 11 next year. I don't care who it is. We can win. We can get 11 wins next year.
man,
yo,
that
yo,
right. Yo, what up, man?
Yeah.
chilling. I'm listening to y'all predictions
Yes,
and
sir.
everything. Hey,
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
still
sir.
recovering though, but it's all good,
Oh
man.
man,
It's
I done
just
recovered, man. I took
nah,
about an hour
nah.
after
I
the
still
game.
ain't recover. I'm gonna be real with you, man. It just
It hurt
I'm
you hard,
still
did it,
recovering,
man?
man. It was
Because you a
when something right
fan,
in your
man.
hands, and something
Yeah,
right in your hands, and it just
yeah, yeah.
that coverage, man. I was talking to another that coverage, man. I don't know why we were so far back, 5 damn to 7 yards of the receiver. Just 2 minutes. The Matthew Stafford, that's like 12 minutes.
Yeah. I'm really in. What's up, man? How you feeling,
Man,
man?
chilling, bro. You know, just got off from work.
Yeah, yeah.
Had to check in with y'all and see what y'all was up there lying about. I know you probably said y'all were going 18-0 and shit. We know that shit ain't gonna happen.
18 and no.
Shit, but
Come
Hey,
back with
hey,
you know,
the
I'll jump out that window
goddamn.
real quick.
say, hey, but you know, I put it like this right here, bro. Y'all got some winnable games, bro.
Yeah.
You
Oh
know,
yeah.
if y'all get a pass rush, if y'all don't get no pass rush, it can go either way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it can go
I
that
think that's
just.
gonna be a big priority in the off
Is it
season,
bigger than the
man.
linebacker? Is it bigger than
No,
the
no, no.
linebacker
It's gonna
position?
be just
Nah,
as
nah.
Because
big.
linebacker is number
Just
one to
as
me.
big. Nah,
Linebacker is
nah.
number one.
But,
It gotta be.
both of them are big, bro. Linebacker and pass rush
Yeah,
is
yeah,
big.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it is. You need somebody. You saying somebody with Derrick Brown all on the outside.
Hey,
On,
go ahead,
oh,
go
go
ahead.
ahead, go ahead. All right, so for me being a Saints fan and me looking at y'all D
What the
line,
hell?
cause in school I was a D line, If you ain't got no pressure up the middle, your ass in trouble.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
so
Yeah,
at
that
the
could,
end
yeah, that could be true.
at the end
You
of
want
the day,
somebody basically PPP. He's saying we should get somebody beside Derrick Brown.
yeah. I mean,
but because
somebody that could be that could play like 3 tech or something like that, man.
Uh huh.
because it it's basically like this right here. So you have if you putting pressure on that center when he snapped the ball, you
Hmm.
cause more disruption at the quarterback because you get your high snaps, your low snaps, and all of that shit.
Hmm.
And so I mean,
Yeah,
on the
because you
cool,
give that center hell. You giving that center hell, I guess. Like
Yeah.
he doing a lot.
yeah,
You got to hike it and goddamn get ready for this nigga that's bringing
it,
pressure.
yeah, like Bullet from the Titans. Man,
Hey,
that nigga
hey,
give folks hell every time he come off the ball.
hey, hold on right quick for me. Hey, Vibe with Ant. I saw your comments on Black Cat Panther podcast. I saw what you were saying, my brother. Yeah. He talking about this is why you shouldn't win the division in a tie. It didn't matter if we won in a tie or if we won it by goddamn
Yeah, we still balled out
one
there
win.
though. They act
We was
like
hey,
goddamn,
listen,
yeah.
this schedule right here does not scare me at
Yeah,
all.
at
It
all. I'm
doesn't.
not. I'm
Yeah, I
not. The
ain't
way we
scared.
played this year, hell
I,
no.
hey,
Hell
Driver,
no. I ain't
driver,
scared of
PPP.
talk to
no.
me,
Man,
driver.
them niggas is
I'm
trash.
gonna
Them niggas,
say, I'm gonna
hell no. I ain't
say
scared of nobody. The
to
NFL ain't the same no
I agree
more.
with him
I
what he
ain't
was
scared of
talking about
nobody.
that that 3 tech my thing is this
Interior,
too
yeah.
that that safety position for our team is kind of more important than that. I would say if you look at our secondary, which just Saturday, Nick Scott, if they could bring in a safety, because most of our plays is on third down. Now, do we need an edge rusher? Yes, but I think it's more about that safety than that getting to the quarterback because, like you say, it's not that we ain't got the players. I just think it's based on the scheme that he running. You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So,
I I
uh,
would say this right here though. Like if your back end, you want your back end to be good. But if your D line is getting pressure, then that'll semi make up for your back end if it ain't that good. Because it ain't that many good safeties out there. So I mean, and you got a draft full of DNs and everything. So I mean, if you go ahead and get pressure and hit the motherfucker, shit, hell, you make everybody on the defense look good.
yeah, but you got to think about it. I mean, if you got, let's say, if you do got that right, and let's say you
Yeah,
got a average safety, you know what I'm saying? He's still gonna be a liability. You get what I'm saying? Like in
yeah, I get
college
that.
football, like they spread the ball out a lot, like playoffs. That's why you see most of these quarterbacks in the playoffs through for like 40 attempts. Once you get to that type of game, you got to push the ball. You can't sit there like if your running game is something you could lean on, throughout the season heavy, you ain't gonna come in out just running the ball. That's why the Rams ain't really running the ball on this. You know what I'm saying? They tried to, but they knew they couldn't really lean on that. They got to lean on their bread and butter. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying, when you play against teams like that, which we met, like I said, that's why we match up with it, because if we got the secondary, we could be able to, step up to them and play that up and down game. You know what I'm saying? But we was more killed on the safety position than getting pressure to Matthew Stafford, because we got pressure. We were moving, but we could just sit on the ball. You know what I'm saying? So that was just kind of more of about, that guy. People be like, when they talk about the defense, or I tell them, bro, the offensive coordinator went for it early. He gave them 7 points. He put the defense in that type of position. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you look at the totality of the game, it was more about, PPP, when you broke up that play, right? What Nick Scott did when he put him in that against Puka. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In that red zone, that was on the first drive.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It wasn't a back.
Was that a penalty when he hit Adams? That wasn't no penalty. He was just playing defense.
Yeah, it was. It was. He led with the helmet.
Yeah, you think that's what it was? So because they gave it right back to her because he did the same thing to Puka. I mean, not Puka, but Jalen Coker at the end because they did the same thing. So they gave it right back to us.
Yeah, they gave the same penalty. Yep.
But
that's what I was saying. I agree with you now. If they could get Peter Woods, I mean, I'll take him over, I'll take him like that's who I take. But I mean, I told people, bro, it's highly unlikely to happen, man. That man fall that far.
Yeah. He gonna be a real early guy.
You see what I'm saying? Like that's what you need. You need somebody like him. That boy is disruptive.
Ronnie, what up, Ronnie?
All right, what it do, fellas? What's good?
Hey, I'm hanging in there, Ronnie. Hey, Ronnie, I appreciate you pulling up on the panel earlier. Yeah.
Hey, PP. Because we see eye to eye, PP. Now, I ain't going to say we see eye to eye on everything, but I want to say this, PP.
Yes, sir.
You got Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Go look and see what Prince had to say about the defensive scheme that Evero put together.
Prince.
Go look at it. Prince Humanera. Go the new rookie we just picked up.
Oh, Princely, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, go see what he said. Go.
That. Yeah, I saw that.
And guess what? And what we been running now? Every time we get in the fourth quarter, what he keep doing, PPP? Prevent, right?
Yeah, he played that.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't even know what that is, though. What defense
think about
is that?
So if he go get
he been doing it all year, though.
That's the only thing working at preventing defense because you dropping everybody back.
Yeah, goddamn 7 yards. I'm like, you let
what you like, even if you go get somebody, what you doing? How is you gonna stop a team if they get the ball at the last minute?
Man, get up. I'm like,
and you don't think the Rams saw that shit? You don't think the Rams?
That was like 20-yard pass. Like, what the fuck was that?
And you don't think Sean McVay saw all this shit? That at the end of the game, when the shit get tight, Evero pushes off of the press, like he don't want the receiver to get behind him. You don't think Evero saw that shit? And Stafford,
like they can't get up the field.
I mean,
like,
McVay and Stafford saw that shit. They knew him well enough to know that if he get tight, Evero's not gonna press. He's not gonna put pressure because he don't want the receiver to get behind.
Nick Scott got beat twice. That man said, "Man, I ain't playing with this man no more."
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you what that man did.
That tight end was goddamn.
He got scared of that man. That man said, I got to play back.
No, that was a receiver, I think. That white boy ran right past Dick Scott. I was like, damn, you ain't see bro running right past you and got that first down.
Yeah, the man, they had to play when he jumped in the air.
Yeah,
the man was way downfield already.
I know you talking about.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is you doing, Nick?
Hey, driver, I got it. I got it right here.
That's what I'm saying. See, it started making sense on why. You see what I'm saying, PPP? Mm-hmm. See, if you keep getting beat like this, right, and then you get to the fourth quarter, they say, why he didn't drop the vote? Why he didn't drop the bad back?
Mm-hmm.
And they beat you like that, boy, it's on him. It's his job. See, what people understand, he got to save his job. You know what I'm saying? Yep. His job on the line.
I thought the free safety and the strong safety is like one of the most easiest positions. Like, you see everything. You know when something, but they just like, they be getting beat too. I'm like, what the fuck?
They got to get his ass
right past you.
He got to go. I'm glad he'll
hey, you know who we need right now? We need goddamn Kirk Coleman.
Yeah, I don't see how we keep Evero, bro. I understand they put out the report that they re-signed his contract. But I don't see how. He ain't never coached the number one defense. How you get a new contract when you ain't coached the number one defense yet? Ever.
He
Hey,
Ever.
gonna
No,
Ryan.
be
no,
here
no.
in
Hey,
I'm gonna
26. So
tell. I'm gonna tell
I'm
you why that
already
happened.
getting used to it.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why that happened. That happened
I
because
don't know, bro.
Dave Canellis came.
I don't
Yeah,
get that. You ain't
hold,
never coached a number one. You ain't never had a top defense ever.
hey, can you
Number
hear me?
one defense, never.
Yo, can you hear me? Hold on, right quick for me. The reason why that happened was because you got to think now. I believe they did that when Dave Canellis first came in to the Panthers last year, if I'm not mistaken, because we just found out about this. So I don't.
There you go.
I think that happened when he just took over as head coach, so that Dave can figure out what he needs to do. Now, if they did that this past season, I don't know why, because nothing showed that this defense was clicking the way that it needed to click and how defenses should be ran, in my opinion, understanding where Dave Canellis has came from. He's seen the best of the best. He was out there with the Legion of Boom. Why are you now subjecting yourself to a bend but don't break situation where you don't have the players that you need? You're really using like the shell covers to what's the word, to cover up the fact that you ain't got no pass rushers. Like that's really what you're doing. So coverage sacks is what's happening. Like it's not like all sacks are not equal. Like a Myles Garrett sack, or let's even go old school Von Miller, right? Like 2015 Von Miller. That's not what's happening. We're getting coverage sacks because we're we're so decent, I guess you could say, in the second and third level in some cases, that offensive linemen, I mean, if they keep holding, it's gonna be a holding call. So they gotta let you go. It's not the same, man. It just isn't.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, real quick, if y'all want to become a moderator here for the channel, standard moderator wrenches are $25 for the entire 2026 season. Make your payment via Cash App. Be sure to include your YouTube name in the words or the word. Let me change that. The word mod in the description. Okay. Make sure that you do that. If you want to be a mod here for the 2026 season, please do it. And you can only do it with Cash App. That's how you secure your payment. That's how you make your payment. That's how you secure your spot as a mod here on the channel. Hey, driver.
talk to me.
Yes, sir.
I'm
Tell me
here.
what you see here, man.
I see 10 wins. I ain't gonna lie to you. I see 10 wins.
Yeah.
I
I see
I think
11.
it's
Shit.
possibly we could get, let's say, 11.
We'll
Like I'm
be back.
saying, man, most of these teams gonna have to play other opponents. We had the older person on their schedule.
Yeah.
Is not it's easy to say that it's gonna be a hard schedule until you have to line up and play against the Carolina Panthers. So, like I say, man, the Rams thought it was easy, and both times, they had to go out there and get it out the mud. So I look at our team, from week 14, I think we've been playing playoff football, if I'm not mistaken.
Uh-huh.
Because we didn't play some few playoff teams, which is the
Yes, sir.
49ers, which is who's advanced. We didn't
Yep.
play Seattle, who's still in the playoffs.
Green
We didn't
Bay.
play the Rams, who's still in the playoffs. I'm just giving down the team we just recently played. Just try to line them up,
Yeah.
PPP, and
Yeah.
let them
Yeah.
know that
Yeah.
those were our opponents,
Yeah. Yeah.
recently. So if anybody have any, questions, just go look at it. We was right there.
It
It
was right
wasn't
there.
easy. Yes, sir.
Yeah. 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 And that's why I have a lot of hope. Well, let me not use the word hope, because people say you have hope, you get too emotional. Shout out to my boy Leo. But I do see teams on this list that I'm not afraid of. Shoot, we can start right here with the Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions offensively is not the same like they were when they had Ben Johnson. They just aren't. They're not that strong of an offensive team. Defensively, I think they're doing pretty okay, but when it comes down to this offense, yeah, I'm not worried about them. Of course, they're probably going to make some changes. Sam Laporta is a person that I think really hasn't been able to stay healthy for them, and he was a guy who I really wanted on this team here at tight end. So, Carolina Blue, new gotcha. I gotcha. Shout out to Carolina Blue. I got you, man.
Hey, PPP,
Yep. What up?
man, I'm a realist. I ain't no hater. And everything I say, Bryce Young got 4 games on this list that he should have at least 300 yards passing.
Mm, mm. I hear you.
I mean, because the Packers secondary ain't it.
Yeah.
He could have three against the Eagles. He should have it against the Browns. And the Bengals don't play no defense nowhere.
Yeah.
So I think Bryce could have at least 300. I ain't gonna push it. It might be 300, 301. Ain't gonna say about nowhere close to 4. But just being a realist, seeing what the defenses was like this year, I mean, those defenses right there just really stand out. I mean, y'all could be a good 9-18.
Hey, real quick, shout out to Carolina Blue, man, for becoming the newest mod here on the channel. Yep. Shout out to Carolina Blue 843, man. Guys, if you want to become a moderator here on the channel, it's $25 for your standard moderator wrenches. This lasts for the whole entire 2025 season. I did have to relinquish some. If you're not active, if you're not in the chat, I'll pull the badge back after the season is over. So just stay active and just monitor the chat. Make sure bots ain't talking crazy. But yeah, man, I'm gonna need y'all because I'm expecting this channel to bust 6,000 before the season starts. Yeah, we're gonna bust 6,000. So we gonna need that. All right. So shout out to Carolina Blue for becoming the newest member here, man. I'm the newest moderator. Yes, sir. 300 yards passing. That's a good segue there. Only because it's Bryce Young, and I try to be very, very honest when I talk about stuff like this. There's very few far and in between that Bryce Young throws for 300. He did almost throw for 300 against the Rams, 264 against a Super Bowl caliber team and a team that has moved on to the next level of the playoffs, a team that had 11 and something record or 12 and something record this season. To throw 300 on them and to almost beat them, I think we was down by 3 points. That's pretty good. So maybe Cincinnati Bengals doesn't really scare me defensively. Green Bay Packers don't scare me. And we're going back up to Green Bay. So, yeah, that doesn't scare me at all. Pittsburgh, I got to see what Pittsburgh's going to do with their defense this offseason. I think, who's their defensive coordinator up there? Isn't it Arthur Smith?
Yeah, I believe so.
I think Arthur Smith is their defensive coordinator. He has them playing pretty decently. Yeah, he has them playing pretty decently. So, he's Chris Shepard said that schedule is rough. I don't know, man. SC Pace said, "How you guys feel about signing a running back in free agency?" I'm going to answer your question, SC Pace, because gosh, man, that's a tough one there, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think we bring Rico Dowdle back, and I also believe that Chuba's not enough, and we don't really know what we're going to get out of old boy, Jonathan Brooks. So I think you almost have to, man. Driver, what you think, man?
I don't see. I'm gonna tell you like this, people. Like I told him, man, if you get rid of Rico, man, you ain't trying to win. That tells me you not trying to win, man.
You think so?
Hell yeah, because what Rico said, it went wrong. I mean, bro, if I come to your team and I buzz for 200, come back buzz for another 200, you bench me now. You gotta think about what they did to Rico. He did it. They benched him and let Chuba come back and take the spot. And then when they see
they
Chuba,
benched him?
yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. See, everybody be sleeping on it. Y'all ain't see how things reflect, man.
Okay.
When Chuba came back, they gave this man the starting spot.
Yeah.
Then they see it didn't work. Then they benched Chuba. Then they went right back to Rico. Come on, man. That man would already felt like he felt some type of way he did. Then you give him the spot, and then see what people ain't paying attention. Like I said, I pay attention. At the Atlanta game, on the sideline, like I say, leading up to this, you can look at the highlights when they had them, the mics and whatever the case may be. He telling them what play to call. I told him, bro.
He did.
I said,
He said, call that screenplay.
Yeah, he started talking. He like, hey, see, when a person know that you feel me, they really want to say something, but now they trying to talk. You feel me? That's why I say he the type of person that when he get mad, he just letting you know without saying that I'm mad. You get what I'm saying? You see how he talking, but that's why I say they gotta realize, bro, like you came into Dave Canales said that it's about bringing talent here. They bitch Excel, we look better. They bench Rico. I ain't gonna say we bench, but he got hurt. We look better. That's the problem. You keep trying to hold on to these so-poor ass players, and then when you get somebody that's good, you do them like Rico. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, man, I feel like that's gonna hurt us if we lose that man though. For real, it gonna hurt us.
I don't know if it's gonna hurt us or not, bro. Only because, like, I mean, when we gave Rico, so we gave him opportunities. We gave him opportunities. I remember one game Rico was running. I think he had that growing injury. I want to say that was Green Bay, wasn't it? I think it was.
It was a game after that. No, I mean, PPP, bro. I watched the man come in the game, bro, and they know Oscar Corbin wasn't blocking. And that man smacked that man right in the face. That man got right back up, line back up. Dave Canales ran it again.
Yeah.
Got that man the ball again. Defense smacked him. Then when he started acting like he was hurt. After that point, that man was like, you know what? Oh, I see what type of time. I'm telling you, I watched it because I thought Canales was going to bring him out. I was like, bro, he might got a concussion or something. He didn't say, oh, boy, just hit him like that. That man went to snapping his chin strap or whatever. He went to playing with that. They ain't bring him out again. They ran that man again up the middle. I forgot what it was. The game after the Green Bay game. So I think it was the Saints. Yeah, that's how they did him. They tried to dog him. So, you know what I'm saying? It was like, he started like, hey, I'm pulling up. Yeah, he started pulling up on him then,
Well, they said Rico Dowdle removed the Panthers from his IG. I know today that there was some Twitter beef going on between Rico and some Panthers fans. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It was a little bit of Twitter beef going on today, man. Yeah. I think what it is, man, we understand that Rico came in here to get to be the backup. When Chuba went down, Rico got those reps. and to the tune of 200 something yards.
That's what
but
I'm saying, man. That's crazy. Man, that man got 1,000 yards, man.
but it's not like he came in to be the starter. You feel me? So I don't know, man. He said, Demetrius Ben, I heard you throwing your shots today. What shots, Dougie? Hit the link, Dougie. What shots? See, you got to watch Dougie. Yeah. You got to watch him. Dougie be in the shadows watching stuff. You got to watch Dougie. But driver, it's not like he came in being the starter. So how can you feel like you were just going to get the bulk of the reps once Chuba Hubbard came back because you wasn't going to be the starter in the first place?
I
I mean,
feel what
bro,
you're saying. Like I say, but he had 1,000 last year too, PPP. You feel me?
he did. You're
That's what
right,
I'm
man.
saying.
You're
You know,
right.
that back to back, man. That's back to back. Chuba did that.
Okay, is he a starting running back? Is he a
Yes.
number one running back anywhere?
Who you talking about? Rico?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Most definitely.
And that's why I had asked some people out on the channel, even though they was kind of like, we were having debate. So this is the question that I asked. I said, who would you rather have? Who the better back, Rico or Chuba? They said, drive you right. That's what I'm trying, because you gotta look at it. See, I'm not trying to diss Chuba, but if you talking about who I could get volume, if I'm gonna get a person to buck load, I'm giving it to Rico. They gonna come in here and try to get a buckload of Chuba, bro. Be for real now.
Driver, how soon we forget, driver. Look, driver. Do you remember this right here? And I played. Listen, this right here was Chuba's legacy game, in my opinion. Let me see if I can find it right here against the Arizona Cardinals. Went through two people, scored a touchdown to Arizona. We can't act like this didn't happen. Chuba was running his behind off last year before that injury, man.
Well,
Chuba would have had 1,500 yards if he didn't get hurt last year, bro. I'm sorry. I can't. I know when Chuba came back this season, he was hurt. He tried to come back early. He probably came back early because he knew Rico Dowdle was trying to take his goddamn job. Yeah.
But I'm actually PPP.
Yeah.
Who started the first 3 games of the season?
Was it Rico?
Oh, it's Chuba.
It was Chuba, right?
Right. He got benched. He came off the bench. Right. Came in, got benched, and still ran for 1,000. Let's take that in, though, PP. Before just think about that.
I mean, I can't get my mind wrapped around how Rico thought he was gonna get the bulk when that man was injured for a short. It wasn't like he was on IR. It wasn't like he was on goddamn. He had a broken leg or ankle, bro. I think it was a calf, wasn't it?
Yeah, he had a calf injury,
bro. Like that's 4 weeks. 5 to make sure you good. 6, we'll start you week 7. Like Rico knew that. Yeah.
I think he did though. I think he did PPP, but
Yeah, look at this nigga C Dougie. What you want, C Dougie?
You asked me to get up here, man. What up?
Yeah.
Dougie.
What up, driver?
Dougie, what you meant by this right here? What you meant by this? I heard you was throwing.
I heard you today. Don't worry about it. You said I was in the shadows. I heard you, sir. Mm-hmm.
Dougie, is Rico Dowdle coming back this season?
No,
He gone.
he been gone.
He been
I'm the
gone.
one that told you to play the interview on Sunday.
He been
Man,
gone.
look,
He been gone.
look ain't shit.
No, but you want to know something though? When production wise, I don't know what we told him because you got to think his contract was very incentive based. All right, let me
Yeah,
wake up, y'all. I just woke up. Hold on, because I know
yeah.
I
Wake
sound
up,
dry.
wake up.
I sound
Yeah,
dry as I don't know what. But what I'm
yeah.
saying is like when y'all look at his contract was incentive based. What was he supposed to hit those incentives? I'm not gonna say no, but when you look at it, when he had to hit like 1,000 yards, he had to hit certain like touchdowns and all in yardage.
Hmm.
Was he really going to be able to hit that if we had a healthy Chuba Hubbard? Then if we go back, I heard a driver say something about 3 games. Don't even look at the 3 games. Like Chuba came back early. The week whenever Chuba came back, and I think we
Against the Jets.
lost.
Against the Jets.
And you remember Chuba came out and said, "I came back early. You know, I was afraid
For my job.
of my job." So he
Yep.
literally came out and said it.
He literally
Then
came
when
out
you
and said it, Dougie.
Yeah, he came out and said it. Then you look at whenever when Rico Dowdle had to split carries, Chuba got most of the carries, but then we lost the game, and the fans were like, "Hey, Dave, you can't keep doing this. Drive one back is in the next drive, the next back gets all the touches. There's not a true rotation because you're stopping their potential and their momentum because they got to sit out maybe 5 to 7 plays." So then that's where I think where Rico reading his tweets and reading what he's saying, he's not understanding whenever they stop doing the one back this drive, one back next drive, it was just that his carries were taken away. But also
Hmm.
I think his carries are taken away. And I like I said, I'm just going back and thinking he got hurt. So when he got hurt, he still was thinking, I need to get the bulk of the carries. Because if you think about it, until he got hurt, Rico was not slowing down. He was, I'm gonna say pause before I even say it. He was hitting the hole very hard. Like it wasn't no hesitation. It wasn't no 4 yards a pop. Like, and we know the guy that he got into it on Twitter, Big K, because I know he followed you and myself. He
Yeah,
said that it was 10 years, it was 10 yards a pop, but then you was averaging close to 4 yards. And I
yeah.
think that's where that injury came into effect. But then you had a healthy Chuba Hubbard who really was fully healthy, and that's when Chuba was hitting his burst. But to really answer your question, that man been gone. And then for him to make the comments, and then you can just read body language, and then if you've been at games and then see him on the sideline, mentally, I feel like he's checked out before we even made the playoffs. And I hate saying that.
Man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you when I thought he checked out, bro. Let me see if I can find this. Let me see if I can find this right. Chuba Hubbard, Rico Dowdle. Let me see if I can find that interview.
Oh man.
It was the one that was at the stadium. Let me see if I can find that joint, man. Gosh, I hope I can find that joint, man.
Just like what is this is something he exactly said?
Yeah,
Or is
bro,
are you
bro.
looking for
It's the body language. It's just how you can tell.
I mean, you can tell. Like I think somebody in the chat said, like when he came on the sidelines, didn't want to come out. Like you can tell whenever they put Chuba in, it's like, bro, like. But see, this is the thing, and I'm a push it back to something y'all didn't even know. Me living here in Dallas, y'all remember he came from the Cowboys. He
Uh
didn't
huh.
like that. Um, it's a backup that they had. I can't think of their roster, but I would just look at this year. They brought in Javante Williams, who I think is a great running back. I
Oh yeah,
thought we
Javante
probably should
Williams from the goddamn. He used to play for the Broncos, right?
play for the Broncos, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna go back whenever he was a Tar Heel. I literally thought that we were gonna bring him back home. He's from that area.
Uh huh.
So if you look at it, he was one of the very last bats to be signed. He had an opportunity to sign back with the Cowboys. Guess why the reason why he didn't sign back with the Cowboys?
Cause of Rico.
You mean Williams?
Oh, oh,
Yeah, I'm
oh,
saying
oh,
it wasn't guaranteed that he'll be the starter.
Oh,
And then if you listen to his what he said yesterday, he said that he wants to be the back and not split carries with their running back. If you really think about it, it's only a couple of teams that don't split backs. Just think about it. You got darn they just went Philly. Philly is one that doesn't split backs.
yeah, it's just straight up Saquon.
Saquon. A lot of people gonna say San
San Fran.
Francisco. No, but San Fran, you gotta think they got Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson actually gets in the game. It
Yeah,
may it, may-
not
it
that
may
much
not be an
though.
even split. It may not be an even split, but he gets in the game.
But Christian McCaffrey ain't tripping though.
Correct. Another team that used to be that way, but it'll be interesting to see how their running back room is. The Seattle Seahawks. Kenneth Walker was the
Oh yeah,
guy,
well, Kenneth, yeah,
but then they start splitting the reps.
Rashard Burnett, yeah.
So,
Hey
like I said,
man,
like I don't know what team is really gonna allow you down in your hometown. Miami was a one back team, but then they got Ollie Gordon the third.
yeah,
Shit, Washington also.
H-Chan.
Washington was a very wild card. I was thinking I always mess his freaking name up, but they call him Billy. That joking name ain't Billy. Whenever I did an interview with him, he didn't say his name was no Bill. Crosby, darn, what's that boy name? Hmm. He came from Arizona, but the back because they got Rodriguez, him, and another back. So like I said, like I'm really trying to figure out where is he gonna go and think that he's the only back. A lot of teams don't do it. There's not one team, like I said, we named the teams that don't need running backs. So what team in free agency are you gonna go to and be the guy?
He could probably go to Arizona because they don't have no true running back.
James Conner just got hurt. That's the only reason why.
Oh, I think they done pretty much wash their hands with him.
So you guys, so then if you said that you got Benson, Benjamin, and you got Carter,
Oh
I'll
yeah,
give you
yeah.
that one. Like I said, but you're right though. Yes, Crosby married Trey. Yes, like I said, he talking about his name is Bill. That junker name wasn't Bill. He changed his name in a second. Well, yeah, he changed his name this year when he got into the league.
I'm looking for that interview right now, Dougie. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. I knew at this point, this is when I knew something wasn't right, and maybe I was a little bit late in catching this, but
Mhm.
I noticed it at this point. Let me try. I'm trying to find this interview. It was an interview at the Panthers facility. Rico
Now,
and Chuba
oh my
Hubbard.
bad.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say something. I'm reading your chat. Somebody said the Browns. Only reason why I don't think the Browns because that boy from Ohio State gonna be a beast next year, depending on who's their offensive coordinator. He's gonna take a back seat to that rookie, well, second year player.
I trade Chuba Hubbard soon as the season started.
Fuck now, driver.
Driver.
Now I've been hold on,
Hey,
driver.
bro, hey,
Hold
send
on,
him to New Orleans. I want him.
but hold on,
I'm telling
driver,
you, right?
driver. You
Listen to
trading
me,
Chuba
Dougie,
Hubbard for who?
for a pick or whatever, and I'm
What?
retaining Rico data.
What round you what
I'm
round you
not
think you can
letting.
get for him?
What's that?
What
If
what
you could
what
give
pick?
me,
What
What
you give me
what
a
round you
fourth or
getting?
a third,
The
shit, well,
best
I
you gonna
take that
get is a
all day.
fourth. The best
and
you gonna
guess
get for
what? That's what
Chuba
I'm
is a
saying.
fourth.
I know you would. That's what other people would. So what I'm saying is this: I know Rico is a better pass catcher, a better running back. I'm going with Rico Data.
I'll say this.
17 games this year. He ain't missed a game. For real. I can't think if he did or not.
Hey,
And then
driver.
he
I
ran for
say,
1,000 last year. He ran for 1,000 this year. And he got more yards at the backfield. And they cut his carries.
all right, driver. I ask you a question. Do you think, or how much faith, or I'm even gonna use the word faith. I know how people be saying we can't use the word faith or believe, so I'm gonna use the word. How much faith slash confidence do you have in Jonathan Brooks on a scale of 1 to 10?
A 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty low. I'm pretty low on him too, man.
Whenever you saw him play in a small sample size, how did you feel about him?
I didn't feel nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
You didn't did you see did you see something
It didn't make
PPP?
it. I'm gonna tell you, Dougie. When a player is injured, and like I always tell, if a player's injured coming into the draft and then you get hurt the same season, I don't even want you on my team.
So you said the same thing about Thomas Davis then.
This what I'm trying to tell you.
I just
A
drew the
running
same
back,
parallel
I
out.
no, because even if we could go to the extent and say, well, let's keep him around, this and that. His job is to get hit. Why would I want somebody who's injury prone, who's getting hit? Thomas Davis giving people hits. He's delivering the blows. So when we talk about playing a physical sport, and I'm investing money into a player that's injured, what you gonna do? We start getting them knickknacks. What you gonna do? We say calf hurt. What you gonna do? We say, oh man, I got a hamstring. Or what you gonna do? Or this or that. All them issues gonna come too. You're a running back. You can't sit here and tell me a person that got hurt in college, come to the NFL, get hurt again, and
Mm-hmm.
then at that point, he just gonna have this miraculous career. That shit don't happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's a Cinderella
Bro,
story. I want
bro,
that shit on my
you
team.
said a mouthful right there, bro. Shit, we dealing with a guy named Kendra Miller. Came in and he had tweaked his MCL in the college playoffs. Then his first year, it was his hamstring. And then this year, he tore his ACL. So shit, yeah, I totally get that.
Like I said, I hear him, but like I said, I'm not mad at it. I just think like you will know exactly. See, PPP, I almost put it, I almost said something, but I'm gonna keep it close to chest because you know I'm gonna find something out here in 2 weeks, right?
Text me. Text
Drop,
me, Dougie.
drop, drop. Nah, you already know where I'm going in 2 weeks. I already told you what I'm doing in 2 weeks.
I don't know you come to the Senior Bowl.
See, driver, smart man. That's what I be saying. Driver be talking too much. Driver be talking too much. Nah, I ain't coming down to Mobile. I would have been told you to go ahead and set up 2 restaurants. I'll be in Mobile next year though.
And
I guarantee you that.
driver don't even know where exit 0 at, man.
Here you
Shoot.
go.
I showed up, PP. One thing about
Hey,
it, I ain't trying
hey,
to
driver,
find that.
driver
You
on
ain't
the
trying to
serious,
find
driver
it.
on the serious note. What's that damn what is it called? What's that seafood chain restaurant y'all got down there in Mobile that sell them po' boys and all that?
Man,
There's a whole
everybody
bunch of
said
them
that,
on
man. That
there.
was so, man.
No,
That's
no, but
like,
no. Driving on, I'm
Boy.
talking about it's. I told you whenever we went down there for the GoDaddy Bowl, that's like one of the main spots that they had like us going to go eat whenever we had like media and all that. Dang, driver, I thought you would have known off the top of your head.
Driver's not from Mobile. Driver's from Tuscaloosa. All right, he don't. Yeah, he's from
But
Tuscaloosa.
nah, honest, but driver said it though. I'll find something out here in about 2 weeks. Just give me 2 weeks. Cause look, PPP. You
Yeah,
remember whenever I did it, I came and said that we're gonna double dip on D lineman, and what happened?
nothing happened, Dougie. God dang,
Okay,
nothing happened.
okay,
Yeah, nothing happened.
okay,
Yeah,
sweatback.
yeah. Oh, really?
Okay,
Yeah. All right, Dougie. All right. I was about to pull it up. Hey,
you
shout
can
the
pull.
nasty swag.
Look, you can
Mm-hmm.
pull that same video up. I need you to come with some new material.
Oh, don't worry. Don't. I got an arsenal now. Shout out to Nasty Swag no for that super chat. He said, "PB, do you think Rico is the locker room cancer?" Nah, I don't think he's locker room cancer. I just think that I just think his expectations was a little bit forward. I would say for the circumstance, like how do you think you're gonna get the bulk of the carries, knowing that you was coming in being RB2? Like, who told you that?
That's the question. That's the question that I want to know. That's what I said. That's the question I want to
I
know.
think the fans gave him that, intuition. I mean, you gotta look at it, PPP, bro. Like I tell you, bro, they before you watch the games and we was a certain game they previewed. They had Rico down up there. I mean, they was showing him on ESPN. They talking about the man. I mean, bro, he was in the spotlight for 1 minute.
Wentz. Hey, my bad, driver.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about Wilson? Yeah, Wilson. Yeah, that's dying with me right downtown.
Yeah, that's why I said that. That's where we're gonna go when I come to Mobile.
Yes, sir. Wilson. Everybody love Wilson though.
That's what I said. I said that's the famous spot. Go ahead and finish your statement. I just looked at my pictures. That's all.
Shoot, I lost what I was thinking about, man. We could think about food, man. Them shrimp. You said that. At first, I thought about them shrimp.
I told, hey, Wentzels be hitting, boy. That's my bad, driver. But I was going through my.
But yeah, man. Like I say,
you was talking about how ESPN and everybody was.
Yeah, they was airing this, preview before the game, man. They had his face on the screen, So I mean, like I say, the fans, certain challenges, you hear people, hey man, Rico won certain people, they promoted that on websites of, social media, however the case may be. I mean, so for him to not feel like he was a part of our success and taking us into a different direction, it was a part of our culture. I mean, he went on Nightcap. You gotta think about it, he went on Nightcap too. He was talking about our team.
Chad Ochocinco was saying it too.
Yeah, they were saying they was promoting our.
Chad had him up there.
Yeah, he was up there when we was winning. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is I felt like he was out there when the media was trying to talk. If you listen early all season, when they were trying to talk down on the team, he stepped up and said, "Hey man, it ain't like that." Right? I mean, he stood up like a leader though. That's why I'm more of like people gotta look at the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I took a step back and just paid attention to it because I felt like it was gonna come down to this. Somebody's gonna be mad.
336. What's up, man?
Hey, Ruben stuttered. I need an angel. Did you find the interview?
Nah, man. I can't remember where. I can't remember who. I thought the Panthers put it up there because it was at the facility. I don't went to the interview. I don't went to ESPN. I don't went all over. I can't find it. I'm a driver.
He ain't even hear me. He ain't even hear what I called him.
I heard you call me Ruben Stutter. You big fat.
Nah, what's the song I said? What's the song that I said?
It don't matter. Yeah.
Right guy from Alabama.
What you say, driver?
He from Alabama.
I told PPP to leave you alone. I told him that clip that I got, only thing I do is put a bullet and put it on burst.
Hey Dougie, every time you lift your hands up, you pass out. Short body nigga. Hey, what's up, 336?
What's
short body nigga? What's up?
Hey, y'all stupid, boy. Y'all too stupid, man.
Tell that man to leave me alone.
What's going on?
336. Tell that man to leave me alone.
Hey, 336, talk your talk, man. What you want to talk about, man?
Oh, nothing. I'm pulling up. I just seen the confidence is building for a 2026 playoff run.
But what he should have said was back-to-back playoff appearances.
Yeah.
Back-to-back. Yeah, all right. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. What T Money said, we only win in 5 games next season.
Really?
He said, T Money already put in his he put in his official record prediction for 2026 already.
Well, you already know what he did.
Wow.
He can't. But hold on, PPP. You should have called him out because remember he came up and he was like, "Man, I got to give Bryce and this team a lot of confidence." And I'm looking promising for the 2026.
Yeah, he gave us the credit.
Yeah, yeah. I told
He
King to
definitely
go
did.
ahead and
And
push it.
everybody didn't even jump on him. He was quiet, and then everybody was like, not T Money saying Bryce
Yeah,
did something that really shocked him.
yeah.
And then he came
Nah,
up and said,
y'all. Did you see him during the game?
"Who T
Nah, I
Money?
didn't see him. I didn't see.
I ain't see that." But guess what? He came out
Oh
and said, "You
yeah,
give
T
Bryce, he
Money
give
called
Bryce
up
his
lit
props."
during the game.
Yeah. He called up here. Yeah. He was happy. He
But
Yeah.
was
no,
happy.
you remember he said give Bryce his 5th year option right now.
Yeah. Now he's saying we only gonna win 5. You see what I'm saying? You can't trust niggas. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't trust them. Yeah.
Hey,
Just let a nigga talk.
oh,
He gonna show you what his true intentions are. Yeah.
hey, I'm about to
Five
do something.
games though.
He said, bro. He said, okay. If I remember, he said we're gonna beat the Falcons. He said we're gonna get swept by the Saints again. No. He said we're gonna get swept. Yeah, we'll get swept by the Saints again. He said we gonna lose this first Tampa Bay game, lose to Chicago, lose to Detroit, lose to Baltimore, lose to the Bengals, lose to the Broncos. He said we might win this Seattle game, beat Atlanta, lose to Cleveland. He said we might beat Cleveland, lose to Green Bay, lose to Minnesota, lose to New Orleans, lose to Pittsburgh, lose to Tampa Bay, and we might beat Philly.
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
glad that they say that because we need them type of haters, man, that keep us around and motivate out because they need that, man. Like I say, I ain't mad at them, man. That's the way you feel. That's how you feel. But he got to eat his words when it come back the next season. Now we gonna remember. We don't forget.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we don't forget.
Yeah, we
Hey,
don't forget.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till after
The
the
draft.
draft and we get closer to the season because
Yeah.
I
Wait,
want to see how everybody
around
move
June,
around.
July. July
Yeah.
is when you can get a good beat. And I'm so glad this is the last year that we won't be that we have to not be at training camp. But once we have the ability to be at training camp and we can see what's going on, we'll be able to get a better beat on this team, man.
hey,
What up, Dougie?
did my avatar change?
Let me see here. Hold on, because Dougie
That,
want to
that,
be
that's
funny.
that's PPP, y'all.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Let me blow this up real quick. Yeah. Who is that?
You should know he's a Panther.
Yeah, who is that?
Oh,
Who
that's
that is?
Jonathan Stewart.
Yeah,
No,
who
it
that
ain't.
is?
No, it ain't.
Everybody say,
That
yeah,
ain't
who that
Jay
is?
Stu.
Nope.
Yeah, who is that?
KK Short.
Nigga, shut up.
I gotta zoom in. Okay, I said I gotta zoom in.
Yeah. KK Short. Dougie, you radio, punk nigga. How about that? Yeah. Shout out Dougie. Dougie, I'm telling you, man, you're not as slick as me. Yeah. I used to rank back in the day, Dougie. I'm
Look,
telling you. You
if I
can't.
if I show y'all the David Bet, see, look, PPP want to just take. Look, he always love people to jump on me. I'm gonna go ahead and say, y'all remember? Have y'all ever watched the show called Family Business? If you haven't, you ain't gonna get the
Oh
joke.
no.
Okay, you ain't gonna get it. You ain't gonna get it.
Dougie, is you done embarrassing yourself?
I ain't embarrassed myself, sir.
Only
Never
nigga that
that.
get drunk off a root beer. Shut up. Be
Never
quiet.
lost. Like
Be
Big
quiet.
Baller said, never
Be
lost.
quiet. Be quiet.
Never lost.
Get a nosebleed when you put on a turtleneck. Be quiet.
Never lost.
Shut your
Hey,
mouth.
hey, if you want to talk about that turtleneck, yours looking kind of snug in the tug.
Hey, let me tell you, my brother. Let me tell you something.
See, look.
I done lost another 22 pounds. Yeah. Oh yeah. You
Look,
heard what Unc
look,
said the other day. I'm
what?
a little nigga now. Yeah.
Boy, like I said, go ahead and lose all that weight. I'm going to knock you right over.
Yeah. I met Unc the other during the Seattle
Oh
game.
man, he said you a
He said
little
a
guy
little nigga
now.
now. He said you
Boy.
soft serve. Yeah. Okay.
And then, look, 336, you know when big niggas hear that, they get all smiling and all that. Like, oh, somebody said I'm a little nigga. You still big.
Hey, Dougie, let me tell you
Oh
something.
man.
Let me tell you, man. I'm always gonna have that size to me. My granddaddy had it. My daddy got it. I got it. And guess what? It don't matter if I get down to 210. It don't matter if I get down to 195. I'm still gonna have this big frame. Yeah,
Watch
it don't matter.
this. See, you set yourself up for that. You get to 195, you're gonna look like daggone 50 Cent in that damn football movie he played in when he looked like he was about to go with the wind.
Hey, Dougie, your jokes take too long to develop. You ain't got no punchline.
And then what you said the same thing that you
ain't
say
got no
cornbread dry
punchline.
eating with what?
You ain't got no. Your
These
cadence
niggas
is
stupid,
off.
man.
Your
Think
cadence
about
is
it.
off.
Told you.
Yeah. Your cadence is. I could tell you grew up in the suburbs. Because you gotta be old
This
hood
man
nigga to
said the
throw them jokes out there.
suburbs.
Yeah. You gotta be old hood nigga to throw them jokes out there like that. Yeah. Shout out to
What jokes?
Hey man, PvP, he said your beard is cold.
what he said.
Driver, you shouldn't even said it. I read it.
Hey,
So quick.
boy, that nigga stupid now. Boy,
Hey, that's
hey
the Panther
man,
boy.
Carolina, hey boy, that nigga
Hey,
that's
that's the Panther boy. You better be glad. You better be glad. I don't know how you look right now. You better be glad. You better be glad.
Hey, you can tell he mad about that one. That one hit him in the gut.
Nah, that one ain't hit me because guess what? Yeah, hold on. Let me show y'all. Yeah.
He about to show this midget, y'all. And ain't nothing new.
Yeah.
It's
Let
a
me
little midget running.
Let me show y'all now. Yeah.
That's
Look
gonna
at
be
that.
the little midget running.
Let me get that nigga off the screen. Yeah, look at this. I done had a beard. Yeah, that's a real beard there.
Boy, that's the old picture. That thing grayed out.
It is my beard right now is grayed out. But let me tell you,
That's the old picture right there.
to be honest with you, that's really not that old. That's only about like
5 years.
2021. No, 2020. Well, about 2021.
5 years going on 5 years.
Yeah.
Like I
Dougie.
know. Like I said.
Hey, Dougie.
Gray head old ass nigga.
Yeah. Okay, Dougie. Okay. All right. You done now? You trying hard. You done?
I'm not trying. I don't gotta try.
Yeah. Poppin', what's up, man? Come help your brother Dougie out because he don't know what he's saying.
Well, help him out with what he got going on.
Yeah, he trying to rank me, but he can't do it.
That's why I said PvP about to go with the win. Talking about I said I was a little nigga guy, got his chest all poked out.
Hey, Edge, I know you ain't talking. Goddamn mole rat looking nigga. I know you ain't talking. Yeah, I know you ain't talking. Yeah, shout out, goddamn Edge.
PvP about it. He keep losing all that weight. We're gonna put him on Feed the Children commercials.
Hey, that's okay, nigga. Guess what? I'm gonna be all right. Yeah, Doug, you're not even worth my jokes, man. Hey, Poppin'. Talk to me, man. Talk to me,
good,
man. Bryce Young is confident of the 2026 schedule, and he's eyeing the playoffs again.
PvP, before he answered that, I'm being honest when I say this. Are you going off of his interview that he did? His exit interview?
Nah,
No.
I didn't even watch it.
Hell no.
I didn't
I'm about
watch
to say, because when he said that, I was like, hold on. I'm like, did I miss something? Because I was
I
looking
didn't
at
even
this
watch
morning.
Nah, you know, it was definitely not based on that interview. That boy
what
was
he
about
said, what he
to.
said in the interview.
I don't like
He
to.
was
I
just saying
don't like to
they
pick
just got to
on him
build
like
off
that.
of it in the offseason. That's all he said.
What he said?
He said that
He just looked kind of teary eyed, like
bro, no,
he
he
was
did
hurt,
not.
man.
3-3. See, you know what,
Yes,
bro?
he did. See,
That's
Dougie.
that's that Dudley in you, brother.
He
That's
looked.
that
He
lie.
seemed
I'm just
That's that
emotional.
saying,
He seemed
bro.
lying,
He
emotional
looked
for
like
scandalous
he
sure.
was
Dudley in
hurt,
you,
bro.
brother.
Yeah, he seemed.
He
I
looked
hear
like
what
he
you're
was
saying.
hurt. That's
I hear
all I'm
you,
saying.
Ed.
He was upset. Yeah, who wouldn't be hurt?
Yeah, he was hurt in that
We can hear
interview,
it in
bro.
your voice
That
now, Dougie. You getting upset? We hear it in your voice
Bro, because
now.
336 be
he
doing
was
that,
hurt.
man. Like I said, that
You
man,
hear that?
he
Hey,
I
you
be
ain't
hear
doing
that?
that.
nah,
Don't
but
trip
I
Hey,
ain't
on him,
being
man.
funny though. I ain't being
he's
funny though. I'm being for real. Like he was hurt for real.
Yeah, like he
Like that
was
shit was
still hurt.
really hurt.
Like I said, I ain't gonna disagree with him, but 336 got to put a little more extra sauce on it. That's the only thing I be
Nah,
saying.
man. I just said he looked like he was teary eyed. He was hurt. That's all.
his
See that
voice started
teary
going
eye
out
shit,
on him. Did you hear
but
that? This is how his voice messed up on him. He like,
Yeah. Yeah, he
nah, you
lost
talking
his
about
voice and
when he was
everything.
coughing? You talking when he was coughing?
yeah.
Yeah, Poppy, he was coughing a lot. I was like, hey, whoa, like,
Now
but
he had a
maybe.
totally different voice.
Oh my
He
god,
actually has a bass in it.
Hey, let me tell y'all, man. I think Bryce Young's gonna come back this season, ripped up. Yeah, third
Hmm?
year. He gonna punch.
Oh hell
Hey, it'll be
no.
funny.
Pause.
Hey,
Pause.
Prime be killing me, bro. He said
Pause,
ripped
bro.
up. I'm like,
Hey,
ripped
listen,
up.
man. This what I be saying about PvP, bro. He'll say anything.
Hey man, PvP. Now I
He's
can't do.
saying,
Hey man, that he need to come back season.
He need to
He be
come back
breaking
he
his
come
ripped
butt.
back
up,
ripped
man.
up.
Hey, all
Bro,
He
that,
said,
all
I'm
that,
tripping,
hey,
bro.
I'm gonna
that
start
little
using that. I'm gonna
motherfucker.
start using that. Ripped up Bryce.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna
yeah.
lie, man.
Bro,
The
y'all
more I
stop
watch
playing, bro.
Bryce PPP, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I be like, man, this little motherfucker be moving, man.
Hey, yeah.
I'm
Driver,
like,
Bryce got more
Hey,
muscles than
hey,
you,
hold on. Hey,
driver.
PvP got a
Bryce
point
got more
though.
muscles than you, driver.
That's all I'm about to
shut
say. Hey,
up, knock
PvP.
Bryce the fuck out.
Well, we seen you with your shirt off.
Driver, stop that
Don't
shit,
ever do that
man.
again.
Driver,
Cut
you
it out,
gotta
driver.
stop that shit, bro.
Drive to the gym. This nigga put out that bird cage on live, like and yelling too. Like, man, come on now, dog.
It's not, yeah.
Bryce will fold you, boy.
See, he thinking about football too much.
All
That's
right,
his
let me
Bryce will
problem.
ask y'all
fold you.
this. Hold on.
He
Hey,
be thinking about
now
football.
y'all saw
Bryce
how
get
much
hit by.
weight.
Hey, listen, he may not be my guy, but Bryce go against 300 pounders every week. Driver, he'll knock you out, dog. He'll
It's
fold you,
not.
dog.
That's the smoothest. You know what I'm saying? Shit you just said at your goddamn about. But when he said out about, he gonna be smooth.
Hey,
That
hey,
shit will be
Papa, hey, Papa, can
sideways.
I ask y'all this though? Because y'all saw, because we
That's
saw
true.
how much muscle Bryce put on with his
No, I'm not.
arms.
I'm not agreeing to none of that. I'm not. You're not gonna get me to say that. No, I'm not. I'm not
So
looking. Nah, 336. You see what he tried to do?
no, I'm asking a question because
Yeah,
obviously
yeah,
y'all ain't.
Yeah, I'm slicker than that, dog.
No, okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
So Papa.
yeah,
So
yeah,
let me
yeah.
ask you this, because
Uh huh.
driver said he really don't need to do much. Do you think he needs to put on more muscle during the off season?
Hell
All right.
no.
So I think
Yeah.
Fuck no.
so. This my thing. No matter your age, right? Bryce is young. He's what 23,
He's
24 years old.
24. He's 24.
24. You can always get stronger. You
Mm-hmm.
can always. There's calisthenics. There's bands you
Yeah,
can
but
use. You can always
we
get
don't need
stronger.
to add on muscle. Though. That ain't
But
what we're trying to
I
do at this point.
I think for him, if it was me, I would definitely get my core a lot stronger than what it is right now for him. You know what I'm saying? Because
Hey,
when
dude,
he
y'all.
when it's not gonna hurt him if he gets his core stronger at 336. His core?
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about adding muscle. Like, nah, I'm cool on that. Yeah,
I
I
mean, if
think
it's
that shit
five
might hurt
pounds
that
of
dude.
muscle, it ain't gonna hurt him.
I
You
mean,
know what
what's
I
what's
mean?
wrong, what's wrong with him building muscle?
That
Three
shit
three
might hurt
six.
that.
Man, that little poor
Nah,
ass dude need to
PPP.
drink
I'm
some
cool
peanut
on
butter.
Peanut
Huh?
butter.
He's a
it.
peanut butter
He
dog. You
drink,
don't know nothing about that.
hey, he need to drink peanut butter and goddamn go to Popeyes and eat some goddamn biscuit.
Go.
Nah,
What up?
see,
Go.
when you start,
What up? Go.
Hey, that's some dry biscuits that he don't need to eat.
Now
Bruh.
he
when
What's the
you start
man,
deal?
adding
What's the
muscle, bro,
deal?
y'all
listen,
trying to
Hey,
change
man,
hey,
things.
listen,
hey,
You
man.
go.
want
Drop
Hey,
to
go.
change
I
the
got
drop
slow
him to
motion
grandma's
hold on,
house.
situation.
okay?
Just drop him off at grandma's house for
Say
about
what
three
now?
months. He'll be alright.
I said I got
Hey,
something for you tomorrow, okay?
You got
hey,
something
I
for
feel
me
like this right
tomorrow?
here.
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
Hey, pop.
okay.
Hey, pop, pop.
Oh, okay,
Hey,
okay, okay,
pop. I
Yeah,
got a
okay.
little
what's up?
something for you
What's
tomorrow too, okay?
Hey, that's what's up, brother.
Yep,
Appreciate it,
yep,
man.
yep,
You know,
yep,
I
yep,
do need to do a little grocery shopping. I ain't gonna lie to you.
yep. I got a little something for you. Yep, yep.
I appreciate you.
You know about some
And then
lava
sometime
keys.
this week, I'm gonna spin the block on Twan. Yeah, I let Twan live yesterday, but I gotta get the 75 from him.
Yeah. I feel you. I feel you.
Get the 75.
Yeah, man, it was some crazy bets out there. I wasn't able to join in all of them, but I had a few ones that I hit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still looking for SLR wherever your black ass at.
Oh,
I want my
I ain't
I
seen
want my
SLR in
$100.
a couple months.
Yeah, cause he owe me some money. Yeah. He owe me some money.
Ah,
Yeah. Right.
damn.
Is SLR, is he Dre as well?
I
Is
don't
he
know.
what?
Nah,
Is he
I
who?
don't think so.
Hold on. Hey, hold on. What you say?
I ain't
His
sure.
Go.
name Dre or somebody.
No, that's not him. Kendall.
Yeah, Dre owed me $50.
No, that,
I
that
think
that's hey, that's two
Oh,
different
nah,
people.
that ain't Dre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
I think Michael Williams. I think I gotta let me check my books. I think you owe me some money too.
And Roddy, you know you've been on to me for forever.
Yeah.
So yeah, Roddy, you still owe me that $100 too. But I know I ain't gonna never get it from your ass. So hey, but yeah, other than that, yeah, I mean shit.
This nigga fucking stupid.
Yeah, I done hit red in the head a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, hey,
Yeah,
I've
I'm gonna
been doing
bet
all
Ken a
right.
couple niggas lunch tomorrow. God dang, I ain't betting none of you punk niggas no more though. I tell you that much. Yeah, I
Oh,
ain't
you
betting y'all
You
no
done?
already
more.
did.
Yeah, so
You already know he's saying that right now. He about to do
All right,
another
No,
Doug, I'm
no,
saying that
no,
right now.
no.
Oh,
See, Dougie.
hey,
Yeah, he
He gonna do
already
another
did.
14-3 bet. And who want to bet on the
Yeah.
hey,
record?
hey,
Who want to bet on the
PvP.
record?
Yeah.
I already got a bet with driver already. Ain't that
Oh,
crazy?
for real?
Double or nothing.
Yeah.
14-3.
Man, you worry about
Exactly what
Peter
he gonna
Wood. Look
say,
here, Pappy. Hey,
336.
Pappy.
14
I
and
Yeah,
want
3.
that.
double
I
or
want you to
nothing.
win them 25 because I want
Hey,
the
hey,
father.
hey,
Shit.
hey,
So
hey, look.
I'm not even bad. I promise
Hey,
you
go.
that.
Me and driver got a bet, $25 bet that Peter
What
Woods
is
will be
it?
sitting there at 19.
Hey,
he
who?
possibly might. He possibly might because if the two quarterbacks go, the board is going to shake up one and two. The way that how's it New York is not sitting there at two now. The Jets are,
Mm-hmm.
not the
Hey,
Giants. The Giants ain't
go.
picking at
Who
one.
was the player? Who was the player they
Peter
said?
What?
Peter Woods.
Peter Woods from Clemson.
Oh, from Clemson.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
but also now a fit for the Panthers is God damn, I can't remember. Is the other tackle on the other side from Clemson. He's good as well. And y'all got to understand the fit with Derek Brown. Derek Brown is gonna make those type of guys better. Not if he
Hey,
made Ashawn Robinson
You talk,
better, you know what I'm saying? There's
you
some
talking about
better,
a D
you know what I'm saying?
tackle?
The
Yeah,
D
free
tackle, the
tech.
other D tackle from
Yeah, yeah.
Clemson.
Oh, the other tackle.
God.
Yeah.
hey,
So
hey,
so
but
so
hey,
this
but
Now
my
go ahead,
thing.
Doctor Six.
My thing
you can
is,
get him in the
and
second.
I don't know if me because I haven't talked to Goat in a long time. I don't know if me and Goat think the same way when it comes to who I want. I definitely want a linebacker. But if Peter Woods is sitting there at
Yes.
19, you
You
got
got to
to
get
go
Peter.
get him because I hear everybody complain about pass rush, right? Everybody pass
Mm-hmm.
rush. We ain't got no pass rush, bro. We ain't getting
Mm-hmm.
no push up the middle. You get push up the middle. Guess what? Guess what you can do? You can get to the quarterback.
Yeah.
Hey, Kendall,
Hey,
I'm about
can
to
I?
ask you one. Hey,
Hold on,
go.
see,
Can I
Dougie,
ask you this one?
Prime? Can I get his plug?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Thursday nights, man, around 6:30, exclusively on Thursday nights, man. We're gonna do Station 88 NCAA. Y'all, please go over there, hit the subscribe or whatever, or look for the show when it come on. That's all we're gonna be talking about now is college football up into the draft.
Mm-hmm.
Station 88 NCAA.
There you go. There you go. There you
Hey, but
go. Make
hey,
sure y'all
Prime,
pull up
but
Thursdays. Yeah, what's up, Dougie?
I was gonna say everybody keep forgetting, and I think he will have a better offseason. You got a D tackle there, and I think a lot of people like his measurements. He just didn't get a lot of play this
Cam
year.
Who?
Jackson.
Yes, sir.
Well,
Hey,
but
No,
Cam
hey,
no,
Jackson,
no,
hey,
Cam
hey,
no,
Cam
hey,
no,
Cam
hey, Dougie,
Jackson.
hey, Dougie. I call,
no.
I put up under his picture the other day. I said Mr. Lay Down himself. He liked it. Yeah, yeah. I named him that. Yeah,
Cam Jackson not a
Mr.
three
Lay
tech.
Down
He's
himself.
not a three tech. He's not a three tech. He's a big boy. You
He's
know
a
what I'm
big
saying? He's
boy.
not a four down. He's not gonna be a four down lineman. He's just
So
gonna be a run
Can we
stopper.
go out there and get Desmond Watson and get Mr. Lay Down himself and then Mr. Get Down? We get both of them.
No, you're not getting Desmond Watson.
For
I mean, I
what?
think you, bro, they're gonna hurt you with Desmond Watson. That's the I threw him out there a while ago. But Desmond, when people actually like broke it down and talked to him
oh
about it, and
man.
then I seen what Desmond Watson, what they gonna do? They're gonna hurt you when it's third and long. They're gonna make sure they speed it up so you can't trade him out. So now he's breathing all hard. He ain't gonna make no impact.
He done lost some weight
Yeah,
though.
Well,
Pop.
Nah, we don't
he
need.
need
You
lose.
talking?
He
You talking
need
about that boy
more.
from Florida?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
No,
gonna need
sir. No,
he gonna
sir.
need
You need
more.
what?
more. No, sir.
Man, I'm only
Hey,
bringing him on the
y'all
fourth and
act like the
Hey,
goal.
hey,
man is
hey,
y'all act like the man is morbidly obese and can't move.
no, not that. But see, the NFL, the pace of the NFL game prime is
Too
different.
fast.
You understand what I'm saying? And
He
see,
gotta be
the
he gotta be
quarterbacks, the
all bro.
caliber of some of these guys that's out here now is gonna do that. That's just like how they catch different weak ass cornerbacks out there, safeties or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Start picking on them. And
Yeah.
what Papa's
I
saying is 100% true. I mean, that's why the guy was a seventh rounder, UDFA. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason for
Well, hey, PvP. Now that
I
we
just
got good on here, I can
oh
start an
my bad.
argument with him because I don't get to argue with him that often. Uh, did you notice, Go? Did you notice how we lost that game when uh the Rams went down on their last drive? Did you notice what happened?
I mean, help me out, enlighten me.
Oh, okay. You remember the last time we lost a game like that? What
Mm,
and you had your $100 million, my $100 million cornerback. What he said in his press conference? What
mm.
happened?
Dog,
Okay,
enlighten me.
I'll like you. I'll like
Yeah,
you.
yeah, enlighten me, enlighten me.
They killed us because they did a 2-minute drill. They just sped it up. No huddles. And guess what happens? No adjustments happens on our defense.
That's the
That's what
second
happened.
goddamn time that happened.
Ain't it though?
Saints game, no huddle, couldn't do
No
nothing.
huddle. No
Yeah,
adjustments.
I'm starting to see a pattern with
Well,
Everett.
yeah, yeah. That's all they did was start, you know what I'm saying, finding the holes in the zone. I mean, you got to call timeout on that.
We had three of them joints.
Right.
So, so
And I understand, like I was saying, like I was telling y'all, I said what I was saying, people. I said you gotta look at Nick Scott. He the reason you can't really adjust in that defense. Even when we play anybody else, just for us in the secondary, they able to step up and make plays. You know,
Yeah,
uh,
I agree.
that's just the person that he not comfortable with.
But
You
we
know,
have our
well,
free safety on the
how do
team
you fix
already.
that? How do you
We
fix
no
that, driver?
easy.
he
We got
gotta
our free
go.
safety on us. Yeah, he got to go. We got our free safety on the team. His name is
Well,
Isaiah
I mean,
Simmons.
how you gonna fix it? Like free agency, the draft, go
that's why
fix
I
a
was
damn.
telling him. That's why I was
I'm gonna
saying,
get. I can get
I
a.
like
I'm gonna get
Peter
a free
Woods,
safety if we
but
don't have one. I'll
if
get one.
if Peter Woods don't land, to us, and I'm telling you, I'm telling everybody, if Peter Woods don't land to us, you can go get whatever linebacker you want to get. But if he don't got that strong saved up there in that spot, I'd have watched us get killed multiple times. If he don't get that
I
right there secured, we gonna die every time.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I
Listen,
want.
I still would get a
Yeah,
free
yeah.
safety,
I want. I
but I'm
want to
telling
start
you,
running some.
Isaiah. Did y'all see how Isaiah Simmons was hawking down the field?
Yeah,
Bruh?
I don't know,
That's your
Pop.
that's your free safety, bruh. Man, he's
I
athletic as
don't know.
fuck, bruh. I
I
telling
know,
you,
bro. I don't know.
that's your
I
ball
don't
hawk.
think everyone gonna use them. I
You
don't
mm-hmm.
need
think
that
so, bro.
ball up, and so he won't have to play so much prevent defense at the last minute, because that's what he do. Because I just seen him
I,
do it. One game I forgot who we were playing, and as a matter of fact, it might was the Rams. It was somebody we played, bro. That motherfucker sit bliss. But
okay.
if you watch the tape in the fourth quarter, he sit bliss on one of those plays, and they burnt us, and he got
I think
away
that
from
was a
that shit.
JC. I think that was a JC Horn
He
blitz.
said blitz quite a few times.
Yeah,
I just need
he
a free
sends blitz.
safety. He do all the time. I just need a
Yeah,
free
he does
safety
all the
that
time.
knows nobody's behind him, and he need to go up the seam with Puka Nakua.
Right.
That's all I need. I'm not asking for a whole lot. I just need a safety that can see that and know it and drop back with the wide receiver. That's all I
Yeah.
need.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
understand what you said. I just think a lot of he wouldn't go into a prevent setting if he got the player that he need. That's what I'm saying. I think
Well,
it's kind of
I need a free
driver.
safety, matter
A
of
lot
fact,
of
that
time
don't think
he
he's
showed
17
you
feet
that,
tall.
driver.
I
It's
hate
a
trying
lot
to
of
jump
time
and
he
swat the
showed you
ball.
that they don't necessarily end up that way. They
I know
show you
that
five
right.
high, too high. You know what I'm saying? And they blitzing out of that shit.
Well,
That's what
let me ask you this: Go. Why we can't run a regular 3-4?
Hey,
Personnel. Personnel.
Hey,
Personnel.
Okay,
fellas, real quick. Dougie, I know Dougie gotta go. Dougie, I want you to tell them what you heard.
So whenever I ain't trying to
What?
interrupt y'all
I about to say
conversation.
something stupid. I about to say Dougie about to say turtlenecks coming back in style. Never mind. Go
I
ahead.
don't wear turtlenecks popping that. I leave that all to PPP, man. Nah, I was gonna
Oh
tell you.
snap! Hold on. I'm sorry, Dougie. Ladies and gentlemen, babies and parents, children of all
Oh
ages, I
Lord.
It's
gotta
probably
welcome
red.
my brother.
Oh Lord.
What
Nah,
up,
I'm
you?
definitely glad this is my last word. Cause
What's
that other
going
petty.
on?
Oh my
Oh, there's some
God.
silly
Oh
shit
man,
going
Yeah,
on.
that
this
hey
me
drop, you
over
heard me say this
here.
is my last time.
Yeah, driver.
I don't
Yeah,
got time for
yeah,
that
Yeah,
shit there.
driver. You know what time it is,
yeah.
driver. I come through
Hey,
the door with
hey,
a shut the fuck up, driver. Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
hey, hey, Dougie, go ahead and talk to the people real quick, man.
Hey, no, I'm actually glad Black Cat Panther podcast in the building because they might have heard some or got ears to the streets for them. So I'm thinking, and I've heard that um we may have 3 primetime games next year.
Mm-hmm.
How do you fellas
Mm-hmm.
feel about or 3 plus? So somebody said 4, but I've heard 3 guaranteed. 2 maybe be in the bank, 1 on the road.
They
How do
earned
y'all
it.
feel
Well,
about that?
Well, they won the
yeah.
they won the division.
They
You get the
earned it.
Okay,
first place schedule.
okay.
Yep.
They
But
earned
but
it.
Yeah.
I
only
mean,
reason why I push a little pushback with that 336 because Atlanta didn't win a division last year, and I think Atlanta had what was it 3 or 4, right?
Well, them boys had a lot.
Well,
yeah,
yeah, they
five.
had
Atlanta
a
was the
lot.
favorite. Atlanta was the
They,
favorite, though.
yeah, they were favored to win
Hmm.
the division though.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Well, when you
but
say favorite, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
but the
you were
thing
saying winning the
Hmm.
division, but I've been hearing about 3 games.
but the
So
thing is that we were so unpredictable and we beat teams that nobody expected us to beat, and we beat teams on the road. So
that's true.
that bit, and when we beat those teams, they were number ones. They
Okay.
weren't number 5, number 8. They were number one. So everybody was, saying pretty much, "Oh, we shot the hell. We ain't gonna win this game." And then when we won those games, we earned it. I mean, it's been 3 years, I believe, that we've even had prime time games. All our games last year were all Sunday games, which I love them. But there was no Sunday nights. There was no Monday nights. There was no Thursday nights. And so that kind of they shitted on us, and I understand why. We weren't CTV, but now that we've earned what we've earned, whether the weight of the story, the weight of the hold on, go. I'm saying, all right, go. I was
Hurry
talking,
up,
go.
hurry
Listen,
up,
listen,
hurry
listen,
up,
go.
hurry up,
Relax,
hurry up,
relax,
hurry up,
relax with your black ass.
hurry up.
We earned to
You,
get seen on
ah,
TV.
see,
That's what
see,
I
see.
said on TV. I
Well,
listen,
man, yeah, go
God.
ahead, man.
So
Ah,
Land your damn plane, land your damn plane,
that's it.
land your
That's
plane.
it. There ain't no landing strip
No,
now.
That's a
you
The
keep
false
crash is
hollering.
flag.
bitch.
We
I'm
earned
glad
it.
they
We
took the
earned it.
flag,
You
bro.
you eight
Yeah, we.
nine. What the fuck have you earned? What
It's
the fuck have you earned at eight
must see
nine?
TV to a certain extent. That's what
well,
I'm trying to
go
tell you.
No,
go.
no,
It's got to be somebody.
You got Joe Burrow on your schedule. You got Bo Nix on your schedule. You
Go.
got
It's got
Jordan
to be
Love on your schedule.
somebody though.
That's what the fuck it
It,
is,
it's got to
Bob.
be somebody though. Go.
Okay.
There's 3 teams
Hey,
They're
since
not
eight and
coming.
nine.
They're not
Somebody they
coming to
got to
see
give
you,
it to
Otis.
somebody.
They're
hey,
not coming to see you.
hey,
You
go.
understand?
Hey, go real
I
quick.
got you.
And Dougie, I heard that too. I heard it. I heard it today.
Well,
The team that I heard was the Ravens, Packers,
Thank you.
Eagles, and Lions.
Thank you.
But
Those are prime.
mm,
That's what I heard. Our prime time games could possibly be, with 2 games being Sunday night. That's just what I heard.
hey,
Don't know
They're
for
Q,
not
sure.
coming to see you, Otis.
but
Q.
go if you should love that. You should love the schedule because if you
It's
want
got to
Bryce
be
out of here,
somebody though. God damn.
hey,
They're
this
not
what you
coming to
want.
see you, Otis.
He ain't get
They
what
got
he
to give it
want,
to
man.
some
That
damn
let
body.
you know he already piled now. You hear the divorce. They ain't come to see you. Man, who do you think they coming to
Somebody in the
see?
NFC South got to have some primetime games. Go. Somebody. I mean, goddamn, they're gonna. It's 3, 8, 9 teams. You the winner.
Hey,
You get
Dougie,
the prime time, but
did
your
you hear
ass
that it
better
was
show
2
up in
Sunday
prime
night
time though.
games? Did
You
you hear it
better
was 2
show up
Sunday night?
You know what I'm saying?
Demetrius, I ain't hear what you say, man.
I said, did you hear that it was 2 Sunday night games?
I see that in the chat, They didn't give specifics, but they said right now, without free agency, it's 3. Possibly it could be more, but I think it
Yeah,
only go up 1 game.
yeah,
I
But
can't
like
uh,
I
give you no
said,
predictions either, PvP, right now. I can't.
I'll find out. Trust me, I'll find out because I'll see one, not any brass, but I'll see one person about 2 weeks, and I'll talk to him and see what he tell me.
yeah. Ex Dan
Uh,
Morgan. Yeah, ex
Nah,
Dan
I ain't gonna
Morgan.
ask Morgan.
And
I'm
then
gonna ask
and then
Mike K.
and
I'm gonna ask
then
Mike K.
yeah,
that's
X
fine.
Dan. Nah, X Dan.
When you talk to
Walk right
Dan
up
Yeah.
on
Morgan,
him.
Go to the
tell him to
source.
go ahead and let Evero go. Yeah, tell him
Well,
I
you
said
already
it.
know. Look, 336. You know I'm gonna walk up
What?
on him in 2 weeks. I'll see him again in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
What is PPP talking about?
yeah,
He
yeah,
just be
yeah,
Oh,
talking, man. You
never
know,
mind. Okay, never mind. I know what you talking about, PPP.
yeah.
nobody
Yeah,
ain't gonna do that, man.
Walk up to Dan and tell Dan let Evero go. Yeah, yeah. Tell him I said
PPP trying to get Brian Flores in here.
hello. I won't stay on that
Hey,
agenda. Yeah,
hey, PPP.
Hey,
You want?
PvP.
I'm gonna really turn you up. You know, Brian Flores might be Baltimore's coach.
Yeah,
man. Yeah, let's get Dougie up
Man,
out of
I
here.
told
It's
that's
Yeah,
Hey,
already
that's
I'm
that's the
going.
done.
harsh
Look, look,
reality.
look, look, look. I'll kick myself out. I know how to hit
no,
the
it ain't.
exit button.
Yeah, cause they want
God
to get that
dang, Dougie.
defense
Don't
back.
say
They want to
that,
get that
Dougie.
defense back to glory.
Right.
Man,
That,
I
Here
need
we go.
I need that nickel A gap double mug blitz. I need
PvP.
that
I
here
don't
in
I don't
goddamn
think I
Chicago.
don't think Canales can handle Flores, bro. I don't.
We can
I
handle it.
don't.
We can handle
Yeah,
it.
he can.
Who is we?
Yeah,
I'm
he
We
talking about
can.
can handle it.
Canales.
He gonna.
No, he
Who is
can't.
we?
Nah,
Listen,
Canales.
Yeah,
he's a
He's just gonna
Flores,
stay out of his
Flores
way.
gonna be a head coach, man, not no fucking
Yeah, I don't
coordinator.
think he can
He's
handle
not
Flores.
taking no lateral move.
I mean, I don't think Canales can handle
Yeah,
Flores.
he'll stay right. He'll stay right out the way. He'll let him do exactly what he do, bro. I promise you. He'll stay right out the way.
Oh man,
Y'all
come
acting
on
like
now,
somebody
DK
want to
Metcalf.
just like come here and be a coordinator.
God damn.
That
Go. Why
man,
you
that
think
man,
he
that
don't want to
I
come
mean, the
here?
man
I
got head
mean,
coaching. He got head coaching offers.
I mean,
but he
Yeah,
got to
I
get
do y'all see
understand
chosen.
that?
that. I understand that, but you
Do
He
see,
got
y'all
to get
understand?
chosen though, bro.
some
Yeah,
coaches
yeah,
don't
yeah,
want to
yeah.
do
But a
that.
lot of Evero got head coaching opportunities too. They didn't call him too.
You know
They
what I'm
don't
Well,
mean
let
saying?
me
you
ask
gonna
you.
be
He
a
I'm
go.
head
gonna ask you a
coach.
question. 336. Why did they
Yeah,
sign that man to a 2-year extension before the playoffs or any motherfucking thing? They went ahead and locked him up, and I
because they had
guarantee you, he
already
got the
planned
bag.
on retaining them. Because they already planned on retaining them.
So that means so what? Well, what I'm saying, he's an integral part of what the fuck they do. Y'all just
Yeah.
ain't. Y'all want to blame some. When I'm not saying you 336.
Well,
Driver, a
well,
nigga like
Evero. I
driver
mean,
want to blame
Canales has said it a
somebody.
bunch of times.
So who I blame, man? Who I blame,
You
Goat?
blame
Drop,
Everett. You
drop,
blame the
No, I
defense. You blame
did.
Excel.
No,
You
driver,
blame the nigga.
Hey,
You
go.
blame them
I
How,
ain't
niggas all
never
the
said
time.
go. How
anybody
many
driver,
else.
times?
driver, driver,
How,
driver blame XL for the defense. I mean, driver
he
blame. Yeah,
blamed Canales more than anybody, but how many
I
times
ain't never
Canales just
blamed
said he
Evero,
love
Goat.
our
What you talking
scheme,
about?
he love our system. He just said this shit about 1,000,000 times. He
Well,
like
I
what
don't say
Evero
he
do.
just. I ain't never. I said I like Evero. I
Oh yeah,
said
you
I'll
like
make him the
Evero. He
head
want
coach.
Canales out of here.
you,
Yeah,
hey,
he
you
want
changed your
Canales
tune
out
a
of
Yeah, I
here.
don't
couple of
see how you
times,
can do that.
driver.
I ain't never
You
blamed
changed
no
your
That's
tune.
what me
Evero.
and
Man, you
Driver
just like
chill
I
Evero
on.
because y'all
understand.
got the same haircut, man.
No,
Driver,
all the
cut it out.
time, look,
Yeah, that's what
I
me and
tell the
Driver
real
fish
like,
at. I want Everett gone. Canellis need to stay. Yeah.
Huh?
yeah, me and PPP just opposite. Yeah, I will
Yeah.
ever here. I
So,
will
so
Canales out.
Nah.
You want the man that you want the man with the most to stay that did nothing, but the man with the least that formed miracles around this motherfucker, turn water into
Hey,
wine. You want him the fuck out
you
of
know
here.
what? I'm so glad this brother's here. Yeah, I'm so glad he's here. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
Will. Yeah. Come talk to these niggas, Will. Let them know what time it
Long-winded
is.
Will.
Hey, hey, good evening. Hey, why you even starting at me, brother? Good evening. How you doing? Where your
Good
man is
evening,
at,
sir.
man? Come on, man.
I left him in
Good
the
lord.
house.
Good lord. You no manners, man. Where's the
immediately.
civility? Where's the
The biggest,
civility?
the biggest
They
fan
ain't
I
got
know.
nothing. Live up on
Long-winded Will,
the
boy.
rock, and it's wet and cold there. They ain't got
Hey, I just thought I'd
Oh,
tap in and participate in the conversation. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Just see how everybody's doing, how the family and everybody.
Yeah. Hey,
You
bro.
want Evero fired?
Evero need to go, man. I mean,
Facts.
I get it.
Yeah,
God,
but
I
Will
get
said
it that
that.
I get it that he's made significant changes and he's got his stuff and some stuff has gotten better, but his play calling at crucial times doesn't seem to cut the mustard, right?
Mm.
I mean,
but he jumped 17 spots
but he jumped. Yeah,
Okay.
he jumps up. That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm getting at.
in one
So
off
I'm
season
still in one
Hey,
off
without a
season.
middle
You're right.
linebacker.
a 3-3-6.
Yes,
3-3-6. Okay. Let me call a
he's trying to
couple
lead the
games.
witness.
Let me call a couple games real quick where this same thing has happened before. Do you remember the
Right.
first Bucks game where Bryce Young went down and scored a touchdown to Adam Thielen? 30 seconds left on the clock. The ball was spotted at the 20-25. How they ended up getting the
Yeah.
field goal in 30 seconds, bro?
Baker
Come on now.
Mayfield escaped the pocket, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
And that's because everybody was covered downfield.
I
So the
wonder
coverage
why.
worked.
I wonder why though.
I told you he got a
Well, I
pattern,
mean,
PvP. I told you he got a pattern.
Pattern,
but the
bro.
problem is the coverage worked. We just didn't get the quarterback.
Who and
I don't
PPP? Let
really,
me ask you a question.
how you blame the coordinator
Who is
for that?
supposed to get that quarterback? Who is assigned to that quarterback?
A D tackle or a defensive end, somebody up front got to
Or
get him if
a
everybody covered downfield.
linebacker. A linebacker is supposed
Let's
to
pull
spy
that
that
play up.
quarterback to
Yeah,
make
yeah,
sure
yeah,
he
yeah,
don't
yeah,
get
yeah,
outside
yeah,
that pocket.
yeah,
Pull it
yeah,
up because
yeah,
everybody's
yeah,
covered. I'm telling you, that's why he ran PvP. He was back
yeah.
there
Let's
for a
pull that.
minute and then he ran out because everybody was covered.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, Patrick Mahomes did the same thing.
I
It should
mean,
Exactly.
have been a cover.
Why
It
not?
should have been
Why
what it should have been was a coverage sack. That's what it should have been.
a
only
3-3-6? We've seen this play out plenty of times where Bryce Young
I know,
does enough to win us the game, and the defense, or I'm not going to met the defense. The defensive
but but but
coordinator puts
but
together
PvP.
a
That's the
drive.
real pattern though. That's the real pattern. It's always a last drive. It's
Yeah,
always a
I mean
last drive.
there's
We always
normally like
win on the last drive, or the defense is out there. We might lose on the last drive, but there's
I
never
mean,
any real separation between us and any team, whether the team is really good or whether the
That's
team is
true.
not that good at all.
well,
That's
hey,
the real pattern. There's
And
no
so who you put that on
separation.
three three six?
That's
Who
a
you put that on
fair,
three three six?
that's a fair
Who you
assessment.
put that on?
Hold on. You act like teams supposed to be blowing teams out.
No, PvP, but every
Like the
single
Dolphins and the
game,
Broncos
every
78-20. Bro, but games
year,
are won by 3 points, maybe 7
every
points on
game
the regular.
almost for us is that. Besides that Atlanta game, PvP, every game is like that for us.
Okay, and
But
I mean, hey,
is it predict?
the thing is,
I think what PvP trying to say is it
the same thing
predictable
happened in
where he's gonna
2015.
run?
The same thing happened in 2015. Bro,
I don't think it's
it happened.
predictable. My problem with y'all specific issue with this is everybody is covered downfield. So the play call worked. We're just not getting the quarterback off the coverage.
But it's because
That's
we're
my
only
only
rushing.
issue.
It's because we know we don't have any pass rushers. We know that. In crucial times, why are you not putting pressure on them? Why?
How is he gonna get pressure?
If you look
But
at the
but
pressure rate from the
you,
Rams, if you look at the pressure rate from the Rams game, it was 1 for 10 when we pressured or blitzed them. And then
He does. He's been and Prime. Go look him up. He sends pressure in the top 5% of the top 5 of the league.
yeah, but go.
Well, why
What
not?
else
Why
is he
not?
But I'm
supposed to do
saying,
that they not
Why
get
not?
on?
Hold on, hold on. But why not on the last drive? On the last
Hold on,
drive.
wait a second. Exactly. The last drive.
No, it's not the last
Listen,
drive. No, it's not the last drive.
bro,
He
what I'm
he
exactly.
disguises coverages
yeah, he did.
all game. He sends
So,
he
pressure.
definitely blitzed on the last drive.
Last
He did. He
drive,
blitzed on that
bro.
third. He blitzed on the third down in that last drive. He sent, but the blitz didn't get home.
that's
Is
what I
there
was
That's
is
the
saying. To me,
problem.
I ain't get
is there
home.
That's
is
the
there a talent
problem.
gap? Is there a talent gap that we're looking
Yes.
at?
So
Yes.
what about
I know.
so what about the
But
Somebody
Tyler
got
show?
hit.
they
The
got
Tyler. What about the Tyler show incident where he had nobody out there? Derrick Brown was on the
you mean
sideline.
you mean in the middle of the field?
Yeah, and they just it just
Right,
opened up like the Red
because they were
Sea.
no they was playing for the edges. They thought that they was going to predict that he opened it, and then he opened up and he ran down the middle, and then he still wouldn't have got a good field
So you
goal. They
take
just
all your
got that. Hold
defensive
up,
linemen off. You take all
listen.
your
I'm not
defensive
saying.
linemen off the
Listen
field.
to me.
He could have put the
I
faster
am not.
guys out there, Pop. Sideline to
I'm
sideline
not.
guys.
You put the
Yeah, I mean,
sideline to sideline. I'm not saying that the coverage obviously did not work out in our favor, but I do see the methodology of why he did it.
I'm pretty
I'm
sure
not
that
saying
was
I'm
like
not.
a sub package too for like all pass rushers or whatever.
Yeah, it was all pass rushes, and they was playing the boundary because they thought he was going to throw it to the outside.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's go to it. Let's go to it.
All right.
Yes, it's a chess match, man. It's a carefully orchestrated thing, man. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you don't. I mean, that's just play calling, man.
Nah. This is a little too much right here. Go. Hold
Okay.
on. Let me pull this. Let me pull this up right
I
here.
PPP,
understand.
he always got to save the day at the end of every game. That's the real pattern, bro.
Bro. That's what
They don't
defenses
see
do
that. They
It's,
all.
don't. They don't. They
Bro,
don't. They
bro.
don't see
No,
that.
but
They don't see
PPP
that.
is
336.
always
They don't
bet
see
on
that.
both
Nah,
sides,
bro.
though,
Nah,
and
bro. Nah, bro.
They
You
don't
that's
gotta
what
see
I
stop
was
that.
that.
trying
They
to
don't
tell
see
y'all
that.
from the beginning
They
of
You
the
don't.
gotta
season,
stop
though,
that,
PPP.
bro.
It's not just on the.
Specifically in
It's not just on the
336,
defensive side,
bro.
PPP. It's
No,
not
you
just the
gotta stop that.
defense. It's the
336, you gotta
offense
stop that.
too.
336, you gotta stop that.
Every week it's always
Act-
us trying to win on that last drive.
You're
That's not how
acting
it's gonna
like
work
this
every
doesn't
week.
happen across the league, sir, and it does.
PPP, everybody is
No, no,
not
no,
winning on
wait.
a last drive of every week. No,
No,
everybody's
no,
not doing
no.
that.
It happens
Just
more
hear me.
than you think.
More often in the NFL, it's a
God,
one
bro.
possession game. It's a one possession game in the
This,
NFL. That we can say that at least, right? I'm not
Yeah.
this,
saying.
this is
I mean, I
this is
336
insane.
is making a valid 336. You're making a valid point. I'm not saying you're not. I'm just saying that
These teams,
in some scenarios, the NFL is a one possession game most of the time.
336. When you look at this, what do you see right here? What defense is this?
oh boy,
Ricky,
that's crazy. You got too high, so
so you
I'm gonna
got
say
pizza
it's
and
some
your
type
and the
of
lasagna.
cover
Okay.
two, maybe. But he's
Let me
coming down. The safety coming down, so I can't tell yet because they switch a lot of shit.
Yeah,
all
he's
right.
showing to you. See him
But
just back out. You see
they
him just
backed
back
out,
out.
so it's got to be cover two.
Cover two
I
or cover four. Look at that.
all right.
All right, boom. Strike right there. Now, with cover two, cover four, go. You know that this
Give me
linebacker
your
right here,
pizza. I got that pizza that you and I like.
this linebacker right here is supposed
I
to
fit
take
right
this
here
hook.
for you.
The other
Yeah.
linebacker supposed to run this hook unless they got this
Mhm.
and
But
this wheel
stop.
supposed to
Let me
go
cut you
out
one
with
Yes,
second.
ma'am.
Let me
that.
cut you. Let me cut you 1 second. What's
Go
the
ahead.
weakness of our linebackers? They cover skills, right?
Go. This is cover two or cover four.
But I'm saying you're asking them to do something that they do not do
This
well
Go.
what Matt
Go.
Stafford was.
all the
Go.
time.
This
Go.
what Matt
Go.
Stafford was
Just
beating
answer my
up.
So
question. Go. No,
you're
no, no,
saying
no,
it's
no,
a
no, no.
personnel issue.
God
That's
dang,
all
man.
I've been telling y'all
No,
all
no,
year.
no. I'm not asking you for any of that. I'm
So,
asking you in a cover two,
No,
cover
you
four
you you're
situation.
trying you're trying to
I'm
push what you want to say.
I'm
But
asking you
if
in
it's
a
cover
cover
two, cover
two,
three, cover nine, you see what I'm
bro.
saying?
I'm
You're
asking
asking
you.
them to do what they
Oh,
don't do well.
Jesus, bro. I'm asking you just for specific a formation understanding concept. That's it. That's
It
it.
it
When you
doesn't
look
matter though,
when
PPP.
you look at this play, look at this play. Okay, boom. You can assume that they're both backing up. These two linebackers are backing up. You can assume this person right here is probably going out to the flat, right?
Right.
Why is he not going deeper? And see, this is the issue that I have with our
That's the
linebackers.
same thing Nick Scott did, though.
Mhm.
That's what I'm talking about. PPP. It
The
almost seems like it
scheme.
should be second nature to you as a player, right? If this
Yes.
guy is in your zone, to run him up to the safety, right?
And
It
that's
should
what they
almost be
supposed to
second
do.
nature.
That's what they supposed to do. That's why they run that concept. The concept is based on discipline.
But
Discipline,
they
discipline,
sit
discipline. You
though.
don't have to even think. You don't
That's
even
right.
have to
Prime,
think.
what you
And
missing
Goat,
on that
that's
play
right.
right there
And Goat, that's right.
is
That's all I'm saying, Goat. That's what I'm
that's
saying.
that's
Well, what's the
completely on the
problem? It's
player though, Prime.
personnel. That's
They
what we
out of
try.
I don't know why they
position.
don't
Yes.
do
Yo,
it though.
even
They
with
out of position, Prime.
oh my gosh, yo. Even with personnel, Goat, what I'm saying, the principles of this. If that's a
Prime.
linebacker, you see him backpedaling right there. They're not coming towards, they're backpedaling. You're supposed to
Okay.
go into that hook zone area.
Okay. But see, it's like I tell y'all all the time about Bryce Young. He just can't do it.
What does
It's
this have to do with
personnel.
Bryce?
It's the same thing. We have arguments all
What
the
does
time.
this,
I'm telling
bro,
you, he can't do it. I'm telling you, those guys are weak in coverage. They
bro?
can't. The
I
scheme is there. It's been there all
So
year.
Prime,
You're supposed
that
to be
same
disciplined and
that
play those
same
hashes.
similar play happened like that. Nick Scott was out of position about 20 yards away from the receiver. He jumping up and down in the middle of the
oh
damn
yeah,
field.
yeah, yeah. PPP showed the
Come on, bro. That's completely on your player not knowing
Yes.
which angle to
oh
take and where to
god.
be at. That's on
Early
him.
in the year, when they was missing open field tackles, he had to clean that shit up. That's elementary shit.
We doing tackling drills in week 3.
Yes. Yes. Personnel,
This nigga
bruh.
can't tackle, bro. Yes.
Had you had a better linebacker in this position, he would know what to do. He would know to not leave the middle of the field wide open is what he did. Like for instance, you remember the guy who was calling the game, Greg Olson, he said he's supposed to play deeper. That way he's reacting to stuff instead of stuff being put behind him.
Boom.
He's supposed to be in front of that. That's supposed to be in front of him, not him behind it. But he misplayed
I
himself
just
out of leverage.
Man, listen.
there's a
All I
corner,
PPP, can I
a
ask a quick
safety,
question?
and a linebacker,
yeah,
and he
yeah, yeah. Go
still
ahead. Go
delivered
ahead.
the ball in the middle of the 3 of them.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, PPP, can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, it's really a general statement. Um, we can freely admit that there's a talent gap that we have, right? And every role off of Banjo system is based off discipline and alignment and assignment. We all know that. However, Evero could make some adjustments to compensate for what talent he has. To be stubborn in the system and say the system is the system, I'm not going to make any adjustments because this is the system. It's too rigid, I
But
think.
but
You
I
have to
don't
be a
think he
little
needs
more
to adjust
creative.
anything. You can't run a cover 2. You
I think
telling me
he's
that
been
this
making
linebacker
adjustments
right
all
here
year.
can't run a cover 2 and know to drop
I'm,
back and run the
I know
receiver up to the safety? Now, what I'm
he's
supposed
out of
to
position.
what I'm
I
what I'm
100%.
gonna adjust to if we can't run
Yeah.
a cover 2 and you
You
Okay.
can't
can't
run the
say
safety,
that.
you
You
run the
can't say
wide
they ain't
receiver
making
up?
adjustments.
I,
Look
I,
at
Cause
how much better they've got. You can't
They
say they ain't
struggling
making
running
adjustments.
base
What?
simplistic plays
How
though.
much
So what you
better in
want them to
what?
do?
How much better in what?
so let me let
PPP, why
336.
is Nick
I'm
Scott
not
jumping for the
a three.
pass?
336. I'm not saying that this particular play is about, I'm saying just in general,
I'm gonna
not
put it back
just
on the
one
screen. I just want
specific
to take it
play.
off just for YouTube purposes. I'm
Uh,
gonna put it back on the screen.
Yeah, for, I'm just not for that one specific play.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, yeah, I
it's
know
not
what you're saying,
something,
Will. I'm saying the
right,
same thing though. I don't feel like there's
right.
much you can adjust to if I can't run basic NFL concepts with you.
But y'all seen the improvement all year. Y'all
No,
seen the
we haven't.
improvement all
No,
year.
we haven't. No,
So the
no, we
We've
haven't.
adjustment,
No, we
seen,
haven't.
the adjustments,
Yeah.
you've seen improvements.
No, I haven't.
But they
I ain't seen
no,
it.
struggling
no,
with
we see,
simplistic stuff.
no. When we say we've seen improvement, I've seen improvement in this
That was the
defense,
same defense.
not based on,
That was the
no,
same defense Matt Stafford
that's
was tearing
exactly
up
what I'm
just the other week. Yep.
That's exactly that's what I was getting ready to say. Is we've seen improvement on the defense, but it's also was some talent infusion and some other players that played extremely well in that system. But you to say that there was some adjustments. I mean, here's a pleasant surprise. Nick Scorton is a pleasant surprise. Mike Jack's a pleasant surprise, right? Um, Derek Brown is back. Big 9-5 is back, right? We still had gaps in different places, but they played better But what I'm saying is, it seems like to me there wasn't enough puts and takes of creativity from the coaching staff on of trying to play to some of their strengths. And just see that's the way it viewed. That's the way I seen it from my perspective.
But no
Okay,
matter what
you
play
said,
call we have, he beating them linebackers over the middle all game. Everybody, just about every quarterback beat our linebackers. Cover two, cover three, man to man. What you want to call?
and then see y'all say Mike Jack. Just last year, y'all were talking shit about Mike Jack, and then Mike Jack's been on 5 different teams, 5 years, 5 different team journeyman damn near on his last motherfucking leg. Now y'all consider him an All Pro because of the system.
Mike Jack has played extremely well. Well,
Yeah,
I
he
don't
had
give
a
a
good
damn about the
season.
system. He had a great season. His talent shone through.
Oh, his
System or not.
talent.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Well, I would say that Mike Jack definitely stepped his game up, for sure. But I do have to agree with some of the fellas saying that there is a lack in talent. So
Yes.
if it's me, I definitely think you need to take two linebackers within the first 4 picks for sure. That is a must need.
And in free agency.
They're not gonna allocate that much to
If,
defense. I promise you
if
that.
you get two
Ain't no
linebackers, you can keep
motherfucking
both of
way.
them. You can just blitz
Right.
them.
Right.
Yeah, just
Because
blitz them. He got to cover nobody.
you only got one linebacker signed on the team right now, and I think that's
So
Trevor Wallace.
everybody and so
Everybody else
free agency
is
free
free agents. I
agents.
mean, is gone. So
Right.
you got to replenish
Yeah,
that
free agents is
somewhere.
trash too.
Yeah. So
Right.
I think if because you don't know what you're gonna do with Icky, you don't know how his how long it's gonna take him to recover. You might have to go get a free agent left tackle or sign
Oh Lord,
Yost Nijman. Yeah,
that shit
I
gave me
know,
heartburn.
bro. That
Young
sucks.
Oh
Snyman.
man,
You're
God
gonna
dang.
sign Yash because he's there, and he
Right.
already know the system, the
Got to.
You already
terminology,
know.
and everything else. It would
But
only make sense. It wouldn't make no
but
sense to go out there and get somebody off the street.
and I think it's like 17 to 18 left tackles free agency right now. I mean, if unless Josh talks crazy and say he wants 20 million a year or something, then they'll just go somewhere else. But I doubt he asked for that, and he played decent at times. I mean, he wasn't the greatest, but that's kind of like what you're gonna have to do, because you're not
17
drafting a
games, he
left
gonna be a
tackle.
Mm-hmm.
liability. 17
Yeah,
games, he gonna be
yeah,
a liability.
No, they ain't
he is,
Yeah,
drafting
he
no
is,
left
coming in and
tackle.
spelling a
he
Yep.
is,
motherfucker.
he is,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? He gonna be all
He
right, but
is.
17 games, he gonna be a liability.
Yep.
Let's
Yeah.
just
He's
be
gonna be a
real.
lot. Yeah. Yeah. Um. Yeah. And also I looked at when you looked at some of our free agency numbers and money. If you restructure just like Derek Brown contract and add a void a year, you sitting with like 59 million, right? If you sit with $59 million, you need to get some talent in that front seven.
Man,
You gotta do it.
restructure Turk Wharton. He ain't do a damn thing, and I
No,
was
no,
pulling for the guy, and he made me
I'm
look like a
sorry.
pure dumbass.
Oh, I forgot. You're right. You're right. Also on my stuff, I cut Turk Wharton and I recouped some of that money. I was just playing around with the free agency calculator. I cut Turk Wharton,
Yeah,
and that's how I got to 59,
yeah.
59
DJ
million.
wanna matter here too.
Yeah, DJ one, I'm
That
gone, bro.
Yeah,
that'll be
he
all.
not coming
That'll be
back.
all for DJ. That'll
You
be
got
all for
Pat.
DJ.
You got
But
Pat Jones coming back. You gonna need another edge. I mean, like I said, I mean, I like
Yeah,
LT
you are.
Overton. I like the Oregon running back number 28. I don't know how to say his last name, but it starts with a
What
B.
about Hassan Reddick? Free agency. Hassan Reddick.
Here you
No,
go. Here
Man,
you
Now
go.
you want to
Here
double
you go.
back.
no, no. I'm good.
strictly
I'm
You
good
know
on
pass
what,
that.
rush.
Prime? You wouldn't have to go through this if you'd have left that motherfucker named Burns alone. He went and
You
got them
shut,
16
you
and a
shut your
half
I
goddamn mouth.
sacks up
You
there.
shut
I
your
See,
goddamn
I
He
mouth.
have
got
to I have to
16 and a
agree.
half sacks over here. If
see,
y'all have left that motherfucker alone,
We
Y'all,
always
y'all
we gonna
crying
revisit
ass.
that.
Hello,
Always.
No,
Y'all
hello.
no,
crying ass don't want nothing.
no.
That
Here's
nigga
what
That's
I'll
my
wanted
tell you.
30
nigga.
million. That nigga wanted
But
$30 million.
then you
Fuck
wouldn't have
no.
had then you wouldn't had the two guards you got.
That's good.
There's a
And,
draft. You can get cheaper options.
Hmm
and
Hey,
then you can there's
hey,
a draft for
Robert Hunt
linebackers.
got to play
There's
now.
a
One, yeah,
Robert
there's a
Hunt
See,
got
you
to
draft for
gotta
play
you
now.
spend the
linebackers.
Cooper
money. You spend the
BB
money on the
over
guards
any
for
one
one
of them other
game,
niggas. I could have
one
got
No,
Cooper
game,
BB
one
and
extra game,
any one of them niggas
wait,
out that draft.
one fucking
yeah,
game,
you know what? If it was that easy, everybody would have guards, Pro
one
Bowl
game.
guards.
It was a
Everybody would
draft
have
class
them.
full of guards that year, and we overlooked
Yep,
them to go pay Robin Hunt and
Yep, we
lose.
should have. We should have.
one game. Yeah,
And
for the
what
one
and,
game, for the one
what
game. Yeah,
and
yeah,
what
yeah.
and what happened with Joe
Absolutely
Alt?
right.
And
And what
then
happened
one
with
nigga was
Joe
hurt the
Alt?
whole
One
fucking
game.
year.
We did overpay, and we knew that we was going to have to overpay. We brought anybody
One
with some
game.
type of
Hell
talent.
yeah, we
He,
won two games.
What you mean
Yeah,
You
one
One
damn
game?
right.
game.
What you mean one
yeah,
game?
You
What are you
finna
talking
pay
about?
Huh? We
everybody.
won 7 games
right.
last year. We won 7 games prior year. We won 8 this year.
That's
Yeah,
why
one
we
game.
overpaid for Turk
Come on,
Wharton.
bro. We gotta stop
Overpaid.
that, bro.
One game.
mm-hmm.
Oh, you will
All we
overpay.
had to do was
You
Yep.
build this
draft, you
defense the
build a
correct way.
team through the draft.
Build it the
And we
right
Period.
are
way.
doing that. Hey, so hold on,
But
time out.
no, we
Are
gave
we?
up
No,
the
no, no,
pick.
time out.
That's all we had to do.
Time out. I'm talking about this regime. I'm not talking about the federal regime. I'm talking about this regime. That's what they are doing.
Yeah, we already gave up the
Well,
picks,
well,
go.
well. Let me ask you this then. We're at 19. What elite pass rusher? Because I believe you said you wanted a pass rusher at 19. What elite
N-
pass rushers at 19? And I know you
n-
like what's his
Oh no,
name,
you
Trey
gotta move
Hendrickson.
up.
I,
No, no, no.
well, hold on.
You want me to answer?
Because
Yeah,
I
you
know.
always.
Hold
Last
on. Let
time
me
you
finish
move
this.
up, that didn't work
I
out well for that receiver.
I know you want your old buddy from Cincinnati. I don't think he fits here, even though because he's in a 4-3. I don't think he fits in our scheme. But outside of him, who do you
Play
want out the
ball.
draft that's
Play
an
ball.
elite pass rusher at 19? I'm talking about
We're
just the
not.
draft.
We're not gonna. They're not gonna be there at 19.
There are edges there. They ain't a top 10 guy because yeah,
That's what
you
I
ain't in the top
exactly.
10.
He's not there.
But the
So
edge
so
rushers
what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there.
you can get a guy
So
that's
all
going to
The,
be
yeah,
19.
the
elite.
No,
edge
hold
that's
on.
why
rushers
you
That's
gotta
there.
what I'm
get to
trying to
the
figure
Let
out.
top
Who
me.
do you,
Let
who
ten.
do
me.
you
No,
want?
We
okay.
gotta
What
get to
pass
the
rusher do you
top.
want at
I
19?
am not
We gotta
reaching
get
for
up
edge
there.
rusher. I am going for the best player available at
No,
19.
we finna move up, Will. Yeah, you better get
I
some
don't think we're
hard ass.
moving up. I don't think we're
Yes,
moving up.
sir.
I don't
You're
think we're
Yeah,
right.
moving up.
yeah, yeah.
I think that okay, so let me ask you a question. Do you think that hey, if you could get a 10 sack edge rusher for $25 million, you gonna do it? No?
I'd
You ain't
rather
getting
have
You
a
ain't
Sonny
10
getting no
sack.
nothing
Star.
for
Why
no
in the
You ain't
hell
getting
would
no
you say
10
that?
There's
sack.
a
Yeah.
there's
Oh,
an
You
edge
I'm
ain't
rusher
glad
that
you
we
getting.
said
possibly
that.
could get out of
I'm
Texas
glad
A
y'all
and
hey,
I'd
M
hey,
rather
out of
have
I'm
Sonny
Nebraska.
glad you said
Star.
that. And
Yeah.
whoever said that
That's
wasn't true,
bloody.
when you go look at the market rate for the edge rusher out of Cincinnati, the market rate is $25 million on your cap with a $10 million signing bonus.
Do you know what he
Yeah, I'm gonna
asking
pass
for?
on him anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna
No,
pass on him
I get
anyway,
it.
though, Will.
Uh,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
I mean that
I
but
feel what you're saying,
you
though.
know, but what I'm yeah, exactly. I mean, I can see why you would pass on him and make it's there's logic both
Will,
ways,
what did he
right?
do? Will, what did he do this year?
He was injured this year.
That's exactly why I don't want him.
Okay,
Next.
so no everybody in the NFL who was injured and missed games never signed that person.
I
You
don't want no more
get
hurt players.
hey. Okay, good on it. So what are you gonna do to fix your pass rush? What you gonna do to fix your pass
Bloody,
rush?
bloody. What did you just say? Listen to bloody.
Draft.
What did you just say,
There,
bloody?
How you gonna draft you so you gonna
there's
move
an
up?
edge rusher out of Texas A and M that could possibly
I
be
know what you're
like
talking about.
in the
He's a
high
11
draft pick.
sack guy. 11 sack guy out of college. 11.5
That
Princely
boy,
actually
was
that
10.
boy nasty.
out of
Princely
of
was
That
the
Texas
boy
10
A&M.
sack.
nasty.
I
Go
forgot
Princely
with
his
was
your
a
other
10
name,
sack
Texas
guy
but
out
I
of
A&M
saw
edge rusher.
that he could
hey,
Go with
possibly
your
listen,
other
be up there
Texas
on
A.
mock draft for us.
hey, listen to me. So Princely was a 10
Station
sack guy at
88
SEC
NCAA Thursday nights.
hey, Texas
Hey,
A&M,
Princeton is
that
different,
Texas
though.
A&M, that Texas A&M guy, Princely had 10 sacks in the SEC his last year in college
Princeton
too.
light in the ass.
No, you
Situational
don't.
edge
See,
rusher.
Hmm.
you're right. And
Can't
I
set
don't
the
know nothing
edge.
about. I don't know nothing about that guy. So don't make it seem like this guy is the damn answer. He's a potential answer. I need bona fide dogs on the front seven.
That's what he's
Sonny
I
telling
need
Styles
that.
you.
Well,
is
you
I
just
need
But
that.
see,
told
You
me
know that.
you
the
just
Hey,
told
question,
me that
hey,
this
yeah. We
you
gotta
just
get
told me
we
that
gotta get
this
up to number
regime is
5.
building through the
Yeah,
draft.
let's go to
You
number
just told
5.
me that. You just
but
told me
see,
this that
And
this
then
Yeah,
regime is building through
yeah.
the draft.
I'm
That's
about
how
to
you
piss
build through the
y'all off.
draft.
but the
You
question
go
is,
get
if
a
y'all
Going
guy
to
talking
number
about
that
getting an
just
5.
edge
just
rusher,
got 11
hey,
sacks in college. That's how
do
you
y'all
build through
want
the draft.
want a
hey, now
another young edge rusher, or do y'all want a veteran?
I want a
there you
That's
veteran.
the
go.
we're talking about through
I
the
need.
draft.
We
We're
need
talking
a
about draft.
veteran.
I want a
You
Oh,
we
veteran.
need. You
yeah,
building
I'll
through.
take
You got two edge rushers on the second year. You are building through the draft. You need a veteran edge rusher to complement this system.
Exactly.
you got
Exactly.
Pat Jones.
Damn.
You got Pat
And
But
Pat
Jones.
see,
Jones got back problems.
the thing with
And, and
Pat, you
Pat
also got to
and
factor
Pat
that's coming
Jones
off
has
of back surgery. That's
and,
not
and
no
has Pat
like
Jones ever
no
had a 12
sneezing
sack
little
season?
injury. That really could affect him.
Hey,
He's
I'm
an
just saying
aging
that
player
that's what he
anyway.
got. That's the veteran.
That's exactly that's what we currently
He's
have on
hurt.
the books.
You gotta
And,
get him
and
off.
what I'm saying is I don't want Nick Scorton to not be on the field. I need somebody
Yeah, me
opposite of
either.
Scorton and
Yeah.
Princely. I'm not trying to take
Hey,
Scorton off the field.
I'll play both
I
of
want
them if we can get Thunder Styles. Yeah, I'll play
Yeah.
Princely and
But
Scorton. I don't give a damn.
Will,
But
let me
Princely
let me.
right
I'm
now
gonna
is a
ask you. Let me
rotation
ask
guy.
you. Let me
I
ask you
get
one
that.
thing. Will, okay,
yeah.
this 12, 13, 14 sack guy right here. He's probably all pro, pro bowler, whatever, right? Caliber type dude that you talking about,
hmm
right?
hmm
So
30+
I'm just
million
saying.
dollars.
So that guy would have, yeah, that guy would have to agree to come to Carolina. That's one thing.
Right.
And exactly what 336 just said. So you got a young
So
team
now hold
good
on. Let me
contracts right
rebut this.
now.
Let me rebut this.
Go ahead.
I just looked at the contract value on the player. I'm not telling you some shit I'm guessing about. I'm looking at what the market value of the contract player at 31 years old is. I'm telling you what the market value is. You telling
Who's
me
the
that it's
third?
higher.
What 30-year-old 14 sack guy is it out there?
Trey
He talking
Hendrickson.
about
He's just too much Trey
but he was
Henderson.
hurt this past
Trey
year. That's
Hendrickson.
why
That
he saying.
Trey Henderson that plays in that's a 4-3 linebacker, and we running a 3-4.
You know what? And I'm glad you said that because that 4-3 versus
So
3-4 on the outside linebacker versus the DN is a force. And y'all know it. Y'all only say that because you're making it seem like that's the only position he can play on the field because he's fitting that in a 4-3 system. Like he can't
That's
play
what
a 3-4.
that's
That's
what he been
bullshit.
playing.
That's but what you're
I think
saying is
he
that
can
he
play it.
can't do
I
it.
think he could play it.
He can play
But
both.
then
I
that
still pass
but
on
then
him
that
though.
means that he have to convert to being an outside linebacker, which also means his responsibility won't just be rushing the passer; it'll also be
It'll
covering the
be
flats.
Oh
And
There
no
setting
you
the
no
go.
no no
edge.
no
There you
no
go.
no. He
So
won't
now,
be in
so now
coverage
let me
though.
so now let me put that into perspective. Now
Hmm.
you got options on that front. If it's an
Okay.
obvious passing down, now
Hmm.
he can pin his ears back and go. But then also you
Oh,
got
Yeah
that
yeah.
Princely come back on passing downs or on certain downs or whatever. You got options that you can look at as you start to mix your schemes
so $30
around.
million
And so no, it's not
I can't
thirty
do
just
it
a
though.
million dollars. You
for
keep
a guy
saying
just to
that.
come
We
in
Oh,
and
you
rush
was
the
cool to
No,
pay
passer.
$30 million
you
for
keep
Uh-uh.
Brian
saying
Burns, though.
you
It
keep
was cool to
you
play
keep
that for
saying
But
30
Will
million.
though,
Hmm.
Will,
You
it
keep
ain't no
saying 30
guarantee that
million.
you get him at market value though. That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
what
You saying
I'm
market value,
using
and I feel
I'm
you.
using
But
I'm using the market value. I mean, that's what I have to use in the sake of this discussion. You know, whatever there may be some puts and takes in here, but you can't go back and say, oh, it's $30 million because I said so. It was
Well,
$25 million.
will we know? I mean, since we're having a logical conversation about this guy,
Right.
we know we cannot get him for 30 million because he was already sitting out with Cincinnati. He was already having all these problems with Cincinnati because he was not
Oh,
getting paid. He's not
and
going
25
somewhere,
ain't gonna do it.
and yeah, he's not doing it for what he's done. Because I know you like him and you bragged about how good he is, and we all can sit here and say yes, he's a good player. We all know that he's not going. Look what Brian Burns went for, and he was getting 8 sacks a year.
I think,
And this guy is getting double digits. He's not getting less than what Brian Burns. Well, he probably get a little less because of age, but he's still going to be the
I
upper
think,
30s, 30, $29 million a year when we could literally do what you said to do and build through the draft. And Bloody, when you
Hey,
talk
you know
about
what?
Cassius
You know what?
Howell,
Hey, listen.
Who?
Cassius Howell, is that who you talking about?
If
That's his
we get a
name.
10 if
Yeah,
we got a 10
Cash
sack
is out,
guy,
out of
if
Texas
you
A&M.
got
All right,
if you
cool,
got
cool,
Yeah.
if
cool.
you got a 10 sack, if you get a 10 sack guy out of the draft, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. I don't think he's going to be available at 17. And this guy, if you say he's available at 17, he's a 10 sack guy, he ain't a 10 sack guy in the league. Because if he was a 10
I
sack
think,
guy in the league, he would have never made it out the top 10.
Yes, it is. If it's quarterbacks and
Uh,
offensive linemen that people are picking
Hey,
up in
hey,
in,
I
in the
think,
top,
hey,
he's getting pushed
bro,
down.
Yeah,
bro,
draft.
I'll tell you right now.
what you
In
about
a
to say,
draft,
Shells?
in a draft, this is just me. This is just me. In a draft, I do not think that no team that says this is an automatic 10 sack guy and I'm going to draft an offensive center or a guard or a
well,
interior defensive lineman or a free safety or a cornerback. They're not going to do that. The three
What?
most important people on the positions on the
Mhm.
field: quarterback, edge rusher, and cornerback.
Right.
Oh, I
Let me
thought
So
it was
let me let
left
me throw
tackle.
let
the
me throw something
position
out
of
there for you,
value will
Will.
dictate. The position of
Every
value will dictate that he will not be available at 17.
every
That's my
year
theory.
they do this every year, every draft, and PvP can vouch for this. Every year they find a
Mhm.
bad guy who was elite in college, and they'll dig up some bad news about him, and they will tear down his draft stock because it was a guy that
oh
PvP
man,
really liked.
hey, you
They
ain't
will do it.
lying,
Mike
Pop.
Green. Mike
Mike
Green.
Green every year. Now Mike Green was
Yeah.
beasting, and they
hey,
will
hey,
find
what
some
y'all
stuff to
call it?
dig up and kill the draft stock.
Nah.
So
I don't want to hear that. You
I,
called
I,
him Mike Diddy last year. I don't want to hear that.
no.
Mike
so
Well,
Yeah,
so
he did.
I
Yeah,
do
he
so
agree with
did.
that.
so what I'm saying there is cases where guys get overlooked because the media will push a narrative about a
No.
guy.
You
Pop,
trying to
Pop
act like
will.
he didn't
Pop
say
will.
that.
Huh? What you talking
Yeah.
about,
You
PvP?
trying,
Why you
Hey,
talking about
hey,
old stuff,
I'm trying
PvP?
to act
Why you
like
talking
he
about
was
old
one of
stuff?
them. You one of
I
them, Pop.
agree. Hey, listen, I agree. I agree that people get overlooked in every draft. I agree with that people get overlooked in every draft. But what I'm also saying is, I'm not
Oh, he
chancing
said
it.
a nigga Mike Diddy.
I wouldn't chance it. I'm not chancing it. If I end up with Mike Green at 17, great. But I'm not going to chance it because free agency is over with by the time the draft roll around.
19, Will. 19. We at 19.
Yeah, we at
19.
19.
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
sorry,
Yeah,
19.
that's
So
why
I'm
they
not.
had a free agent before the draft
I
Free
because
need to
you
get
agency
to
don't know
before
about
the
what
eight,
you're
draft.
gonna
man.
get. You don't know
Right,
what's gonna
I
come to
gotta get
you.
to about
So
eight.
they
right,
gotta try to fill your team. They try to
right,
go through free agent and fill your team for what
right.
they need. Now you build through the draft, but your team gotta be, evaluated at the end of the season. And that's why it's called free agents. Because teams get to cut players, they get to sign players, and then you go into the draft, you try to build through the draft. But I mean, I wanted Trey Hicks. They know I spoke on it, but like I say, man, it's hard for me to vouch for somebody that start getting injured when money start getting talked about.
He had an abdominal tear. He had a tear in his
Yeah,
abdominal muscle. Is what his
right.
I got to
injury was. Yeah. So and then the other thing I was going to say is I think there will be a top three inside linebacker available at 19.
No.
You don't think one of the top three interior
You don't
defensive
need a you don't need a
linebackers?
young
Sonny
linebacker.
Styles
You
will
don't
be
need a
gone,
young
bro.
linebacker.
Yeah.
That's what
Getting
I'm
one in
saying.
free
You gonna
agency, that's
need
not
one.
easy.
You gonna need one.
That's
That
not.
don't mean
I
one
didn't
gonna
say that.
be
I
there
didn't
though.
say. Yeah, yeah. What I said was in the draft at 19, I believe that there will be possibly a top three inside linebacker available. I didn't say nothing about free agency for linebacker.
Just hope Sonny Styles run bad.
Hey,
Yeah, I hope so too.
Would you, if you was you, would you bring Rico back? I'm
We
curious
got to
what your
move up.
point.
Sonny Styles gonna be
Would
gone.
I bring Rico back?
Hmm.
No.
At this point, no, I'm not spending ass load of money on offense.
Bloody, where they got him going at?
We're gonna need a running back, like
For
a,
Sunny
a good
Styles?
running back next year. For the
Yeah.
defense we're
You
going
can,
against next year,
but you can.
we
But
go
the thing
we
is, you
bring.
can get your tailback
Go
in
for
any
Tampa Bay.
round or even
No, no,
in
no. I'm
like.
not. I'm not. I know that. I know that.
No,
Trust me, bro.
no, no, Bloody. No, Bloody.
Or
No,
shit, you can even get one out of like undrafted. Like you can get your back
UDFA,
no.
anywhere.
yeah.
No, no,
We
no.
gonna need one.
Hey, if they pick
Cause
anybody from the offense,
I don't know
and
about
if
two
they
leg Brooks.
I
if they pick
mean,
anybody, if they pick a wide receiver with the first pick in the draft, the damn
They're not.
internet is
They're
going.
not.
The plans the internet
They're
going to
not doing that.
explode, dog.
It better
They're
be
not doing
I
that.
want the best
now with Brooks,
linebacker
did he tear his
out the
ACL
draft.
twice? Right?
They're not doing that.
Will, you like me? I blow that motherfucker up.
Hey, if they
They
do it,
they
they'll
not
Piss
doing
just
that.
everybody
bring
off.
him.
Oh
Oh
I don't
shit!
think they
shit!
touch. I don't think they touch
Oh,
anything on offense until at least the third pick.
You don't. You
I
can't say that,
I I,
Bob.
I
I
I
just,
don't
think
believe that.
I
I
want the
know
Not
I
best
right
can't.
now.
I know I
linebacker
can't
in the
say
You
that.
can't
draft.
I
say
know I
that.
can't
That's
say
what
that
it is.
goat. But this year, I don't think they're gonna do it.
You
I'm gonna
can't
say
I
say
it
think
what?
right
I
He
think
was
the
ranked
first
now.
two
last year.
picks.
You don't think they're gonna do what?
I
I
think the
don't think
first
they
two
take.
picks are
I
going to be
don't think they're
defense.
taking. I don't think they're taking any offense in the first two picks. Not no wide receiver or
I
running
don't think
back or
so either.
tight end.
No
No, I
skill
don't think that.
players. No,
Yeah, no
not no
skill
skill
No,
players.
players.
no,
Nah,
no.
best
If
middle
they
So,
go
linebacker
like I say,
in the
offensive
you're
line,
gonna
it'll
draft.
be
you're gonna
trenches.
need you're gonna
Gotta
need
go
your
get them.
youth linebacker. Now, like you
Hey,
said, edge rusher, you can add another young piece, but a vet could
yeah,
be a good
away
piece
from the
on
Chargers.
that
Hey,
on
Away
that
from the
hey,
end.
Chargers.
real quick. Word on the street. This is from David Newton. Word in the building is Carolina Panthers plan on starting Josh Neiman at left tackle next season.
Yeah.
They ain't got no
Yeah,
I
choice.
Yeah.
told you they ain't got
Of
no
course,
choice. I
that,
just said I
that's what
said
they're gonna
earlier
do.
today. That's a patella tendon. He needs to sit
Mm.
out all year.
He
He
needs to
needs
sit
to
out
sit
all
out
Yeah.
year.
all year. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, what's up,
So it's
fellas?
almost gonna be
Would y'all
like
bring in Beecham
rotational guys at the left
from the
tackle
Yo,
position. What it
Chargers?
J
sound
Mac,
like.
J Mac, what's up, J
What's
Mac?
up? Would y'all bring in Beecham from the Cardinals? I meant to say he's older, but he's a left tackle.
Who?
Kevin Beecham. He's played with Pittsburgh. Now he played with the Cardinals. He's a free agent this year. He's
Hmm.
about
And so is
34.
Cam Robinson.
I don't want no bird on my team. I'm
Hey,
good.
well,
Oh shit!
sometimes you got to go what you get.
Man,
I got it
I
already.
just
Josh
thought
Neiman.
Well,
How
that's an
about Cam
assumption.
he
Robinson?
said a bird.
Hey,
Damn.
real talk though. Like for me, if the
Steelers can do this
Panthers,
football. They
if
just
they can't
getting
get
too many penalties.
Styles, if you trade up, man, you might well trade up for Caleb Downs if you're gonna go up that far.
That's a
Why would we
for a
trade draft
safety.
capital then?
Caleb
Why
Downs is
would we?
Because we're
different, bro.
going to
His
get the
next
best
guy is
linebacker
knocking.
in the draft.
I
Will
mean, I
we're going to
mean,
get the
for a
best
Okay.
safety like
inside
that, I
linebacker
mean,
in
he
the
gonna have to
draft.
be a hybrid linebacker
Well,
safety if you
yeah,
gonna
he can
go
do
up
it
to
all. He can
him to
play both.
do that.
He's interchangeable at safety though. Downs
Now
is.
we don't want no hybrid. We want the best
He's not
linebacker in the
hybrid
And the
though.
only
draft
reason why I say
inside.
that because you still
No,
We
gonna
don't do well
need
with
you're
hybrids.
gonna need linebacker you know what I'm
Yeah, but
saying?
No
you're
hybrid.
not Sonny Styles. You're gonna trade
The
up for
only
him.
the only hybrid unless he's gonna be Thomas Davis, I don't want him.
But Trey
Mm-mm,
Walker was
Yeah, I'm
free
good.
from Green Bay too.
mm-mm.
Yeah,
He,
Thomas
Yeah,
he gonna
Davis
have
was
to
a
play.
was a
If you
pure
He
get
was
him,
hybrid.
free.
He was
he's
a
gonna
safety
play
that we
hybrid.
yeah.
converted.
I'm gonna tell
Hey,
you. I'm gonna
bloody,
start
who
with the
that
best
linebacker
inside
from
linebacker in the draft.
from Oregon, number 28, Burtron? Who that?
Talking about the
Linebacker from
running back.
Oregon, 28.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
number
Oh, you
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about
They was talking about. Yeah, I seen him the other night.
that boy nice.
he's a
Yeah,
That
he's a
boy,
Oregon got them
linebacker?
cat.
yeah.
Yeah, from Oregon.
Hey, the
More.
combine
Oregon.
has the
Okay,
combine's
I
gonna
gotta
change a lot
check
of
him
things
out
though. So
then.
we'll see once
I
he
like
get there.
all linebackers from Texas Tech. All of them can rock. All of them can go. They all
Yeah.
dogs.
Mm-hmm. They
They got
paid
they
for
got
them
a they got a
motherfuckers.
defensive end on Texas Tech that's nasty. They whole defense
Yeah,
is
he top
cold.
five though. He probably top five.
Ooh
No, I'm
wee.
saying like it's a lot of defensive players out there that you can just you know what I mean you can get, but are they just rotational guys? That's the question.
You got to have a
I want
fit. You got the
I want
right
the
fit.
safety out of UCLA. Like him. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a few guys I
they
got my
gotta
eyes
go
on.
get that. They got. I'm telling you, man. They get them a safety, man.
That's the
Can
Hey,
they
PPP.
scheme? That'll be
Hey,
that,
PPP. The word on the street is
Yo,
Nick Scott will be back. The word on the street is
No,
Nick Scott.
He lying.
ain't no
He
way.
lying.
If
Hey,
they
Nick,
sign
hey,
him,
hey,
they
Will.
probably gonna sign him for something
Listen,
cheap.
They
Listen,
Will.
ain't
I
trying
almost,
to
I
win,
almost
man.
cussed at you.
hey, gentlemen, this is what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying, gentlemen.
And just
Yeah,
be a
Listen,
placeholder.
I
Almost
just went.
cussed Will
I was
out.
at. Listen. I was just driving home, and I clicked over to you guys. But I was listening to Sheena and Vashti. Sheena and Vashti was like everybody in the building, the coaching staff, everybody rave about Nick Scott.
Mm.
So, I'm get our minds, collective minds together. When y'all see that ticker come across, Nick Scott has inked a damn another year deal with us.
I'm gonna
Yo,
tell you that.
I swear, I'm pulling up the
Hey,
Bank of America.
I just,
That
I just want
boy.
to, you know what? If I prepare you
A lot of these
emotionally,
dudes on
then
Indiana, they don't
then
shoot
you'll
Josh
be able to figure
fast.
it out.
Josh Neiman just took Nick Scott money. That's all I'm gonna say.
No,
Hey,
Diamond gonna
well,
get
that,
they
well,
gonna get a bag.
It's the scheme with
To
Indiana.
keep him, you got to pay him a little
yes,
bit.
okay.
They're not giving Josh Neiman no big ass money, Pop.
Yeah, no,
They're
it's
not
not
They
they're
big
not
got
giving
money. It's
it.
not
They're
big
not
money.
giving Nick Scott a big money
It's
either
not
though.
big money. They
Exactly.
just pay him a
If
decent
That's
you
why I
amount
know
of
said
money.
Josh Neiman took Nick
that
Scott
tells
money.
you right there that more than likely going to draft a safety
Yeah.
Yeah,
somewhere. And
yeah.
now
yeah,
they're
oh,
gonna
they
use him
need to
here,
have to.
and they're gonna use him as a bridge or whatever. He's there right now. He
Hmm.
knows the terminology. He knows the system, and then they bring the other guy in.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
think that should be the right
Yeah,
way to
I
transition
I I
Nick's
because
think
not.
we
they
got
drafted
Morick,
safety,
we got
but
Morick, but I mean, why do we need? We can Latham Ransom should be able to
Mm-mm.
pick up
he's the
some of Nick
predecessor of
Scott work.
Morig. He's the predecessor
Right? Yeah,
of
yeah,
Morig.
yeah. You're right. You're right. You're right.
I really think Isaiah Simmons is should be the guy.
Mm-mm.
That's where I'm rolling with.
Mm-mm.
man, Isaiah Simmons,
Why
man,
you
I
say
don't
no,
know.
bloody?
No, bro.
What? I ain't say no.
I
Isaiah
heard you say
Simmons, no.
mm mm.
Nah, that was
Nah,
me.
no.
I said that.
I agree with
No,
you
I said
though.
he was a
Driver.
box safety.
He's a box safety.
Damn,
He's
Man, they
not.
got the
damn.
draft capital to go at,
Houston,
bro.
Houston
Based
just turned the ball over. Fuck.
on
Again,
how we played this year,
Interception.
you
No,
know,
it was a fumble. Oh, I want
uh,
Houston to win this game so bad, man.
Rose Boom,
oh, you talking about
Okay,
that
this is
light
my
skinned
parlay for
dude.
tonight. I need that. I need DK Metcalf to go under 55.5. He got
You need
42 right
DK
now.
Metcalf to knock somebody out. You got it.
Adam Thielen over 12.5 yards receiving. CJ Stroud one interception.
what the score
Uh,
is.
I need Connor Haywood to have 1.5 yards rushing. Nico Collins under 74.5, and Xavier Hutchinson already hit. He got over 14.5.
Hold on. You
So
said Nico
yeah.
Collins underneath 20.5?
No, Nico Collins up under 74.5.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I just
Mm,
need CJ Stroud to
right.
play horribly, and I need DK Metcalf to not get no more yards.
Damn, you better
Well,
get
well,
CJ.
well, well, damn. CJ fucking Stroud just fucking fumbled the ball.
I just saw.
Again,
Shit, man. Yeah. Come on, man. I need to. I want Houston. I love that defense. I want to see that part of that defense go this year.
Hey, let
Love
me
that
ask y'all
defense,
this since
dog.
we talking about this. Who defense better? Because Houston or the Patriots? Them Patriots is something different on defense, boy.
I think I
Woo!
think Houston got a better
I think
pass rush
Houston.
than
Houston
New
got a
England, but
way
New
Yeah,
England
yeah,
scheme.
yeah,
It's the
yeah.
way New England scheme and how disciplined they play.
New England.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They
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 don't
they
they
Deep
playing
it
don't
like
they
the
like
don't fuck
that.
Patriots of
around.
old.
See, we
They're
get
playing
deep
like
it
the
like
Patriots
that.
of old, very
We
disciplined.
ain't got to. That's what we need. We like I say,
It's the
we
second
we
time
got
they
to
done
Which
flipped
go
one you
get
this
talking
that
year.
about, Driver?
defense tighten up, man. We got to get
And
our
both,
defense tighten
hey,
up.
both of them ill. Them Seahawks, Patriots, and
Denver.
Texas. Oh yeah,
Don't forget
Denver. I
about
forgot about
Denver.
Denver. Denver nice too. But I ain't seen, bruh. I ain't seen the way Patriots defense was flying.
No, see,
Man,
hold
good
up.
God.
Because
Y'all. You see the nail hunter, and do you see what the
Will
boy named
Anderson.
Will
Will
Anderson.
Anderson
Yeah,
right there? That's
yeah,
them two
Right.
difference makers right there. You see they can
absolutely.
get home with four. You see they
Hmm.
just right a while ago.
Yeah,
Oh boy, step
exactly.
the linebacker stepped in there, but he dropped back. He don't have to get home with four. You understand? And look what
Everybody
they
knows that,
did when they
though.
built that defense. They double dip first round talent.
Double dip.
I mean, they
But
had
they
the
was in the
piece of
Double
they
though.
dip.
picked up
They
one.
had
We
the
have
piece.
more
One was in
holes than a motherfucker on
the
this team.
They had the
No,
but,
we
draft
do.
go.
but they
Yeah,
had the
they
draft
definitely had
capital to
they
do it.
definitely had the draft
The
capital
way you
and the
trying to act
They
money.
like
had the
we
draft
had the
capital to
draft
do
capital
it.
to do it
So,
though.
but so okay, and I like and that what y'all just said. But
Don't they
y'all
got the
around here
nail
talking
hunter
about
too? They
giving
got the
up
nail.
draft capital. See,
No,
they cause they
who
had the
said giving
draft
up draft
capital to do
capital?
that.
Who
The
They
said
Panthers.
they
that,
Who?
said that
bro?
Who
they
said
said
that?
that earlier. Y'all said that
Who?
earlier. Trade up, trade up, trade up.
Oh
Some
no,
niggas was talking
not
about trade
me.
up a while ago,
Not
right?
me. Not me. Not
No,
me.
I
That
didn't
No,
was
say
that
that
you
was
was
said
I
it.
didn't know that.
I said people
366
been
said we gonna
saying
fuck the
that,
Six
team.
Oh,
said
right?
that.
oh okay.
People
I
been
didn't
saying
know
that,
that.
right? So
No,
why would you
you said
trade
that.
up? You just keep building through the draft.
They talking about
Right.
Hey,
trading up, I guess, to get Sonny Styles
I'm
because
gonna
he's gonna
trade
fly
up
off
and
the
go take
board
a
early.
shower, and
Either
I'm gonna holler at y'all boys.
all right,
Y'all boys be safe.
all right, Shells.
Yep.
You can't do that giving away shit. You
You
can't
can't
build
you
that right there giving away
no,
shit.
we don't we and that's another reason why I'm not on the Max Crosby train. Because they won't want draft capital if you want to go get Max Crosby.
Thank you.
I don't want to give up any draft capital because I'm still building my young nucleus of the
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
I don't want to give up draft capital. I would love to have Sonny Styles. Why don't we give him something to make his stomach upset during the Columbine so he run bad and shit on himself.
Yeah, yeah, he got
Then
to
Damn,
run
pick
that's
his
bad.
ass
fucked.
up at pick him up at 19,
Yeah.
right?
See, my question is that's why I was asking everybody. What if Saunders Styles ain't out? What if Peter Woods ain't out? What if all the players you want
Y'all big
ain't
on
out?
Peter Woods?
TJ
Then what
Parker.
you
Big,
gonna
TJ
do?
Parker.
I'm gigantic on him. I'm gigantic on
Peter
him,
Woods is a big
Okay,
bloody.
improvement
so
project.
He
why is
ain't
that?
do
Because I
shit
mean,
for us this past season, so I ain't too high
no,
on him.
The reason why I'm asking about Peter Woods, and I don't know anything. So, what makes Peter Woods special?
Peter Woods
Oh
beside Derek Brown is different.
You must be
man,
just
No,
looking at
I'm
his
I
asking.
size.
watched.
I'm asking like
Because I
what in
watched
his
every
tool bag
game he
makes him
played.
special?
He didn't do shit for us this year.
He's a three tech. He's gonna penetrate while
Well,
Derek is gonna hold down that
hold on.
line.
Bloody.
He didn't
Okay,
That
penetrate
team ain't
nothing this
shit.
year.
That's why. Because I'm gonna tell you
hey,
something, Bloody. My defense was bumping, right? But guess what? When the outfits wasn't doing shit, you know what them niggas did? Said, fuck it. Watch LSU defense the first two games.
oh, here
First
we
two
go with
games.
LSU.
They were
Oh,
bumping.
LSU.
But guess what? Soon that outfits,
Yeah.
they see that quarterback and that head coach could do shit. Every time they go down there, make an interception, do all this work for his motherfucking ass, they start telling off. Defensive players, I'm a D tackle star said, man. I watched. They wouldn't get out of the quarterback no more. I said, yeah,
I
they tired
trust
of
me.
this shit. You
Trust
know
me. I
what I'm
know what you
saying?
mean. My
That's what I'm
Tigers basically
saying.
did the
So
same thing, except our defense wasn't as good this year as we was last year.
You think
Hell,
he
we had
played
to
not to
put
get hurt?
Avion Terrell in the slot just to get pressure to the quarterback
You
because
Yeah.
think he
Peter Woods nor TJ Parker could get after the quarterback.
you think he played not to get hurt?
they play. Don't try to tell you. Them folk playing. They know they gone, man. They ain't finna sit there
If
and
they
keep on
playing not to
playing.
get hurt, they might as well just opt out like your boy Chase did.
Well, that ain't college no more, man. You know how they get
Yeah, they
paid,
paying. Yeah, they
man.
paying
Clemson ain't
though.
really playing them boys over there, but we ain't gonna get on that discussion right now.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot. He the only one don't pay people. Damn,
So
the fuck? What kind of? You know what's going on?
But
Hey, well, you know what? Hey,
look
we
at
ain't
why
gonna
they
get on
done
that
produced
discussion
over
right
there.
now.
Now I'm gonna tell you, and you can go back 3 years, 6 years. They produce D tackles over there, blood. I don't give a damn what you say. I
We
know you don't
used
like
to.
them. I know you don't like them,
No, I
but
don't
they
like
produce D
what they
tackles
have
over
not
there.
been doing. Trust me, I'm a Tiger through and through, but they have not been. They have not developed defensive
Oh,
linemen like
that's
we were
right. You do
supposed
like
to.
Clemson.
Yeah, we haven't developed defensive linemen like we were supposed to. Like Miles
Mm-hmm.
Murphy's supposed to be way ahead of the schedule than he was. Same thing with Xavier Thomas. They were supposed to be better coming out of Clemson than they actually was. That's
But
why you don't really hear much from 'em.
they're
I
good with
mean, you can go back to
blood.
The last
Ryan
defensive tackle
Breezy.
that really was
Um,
doing good for us was Brian Brzee. And he
But
was
blood.
injured his last year with us.
But don't you know who be getting all the D tackles? Number one, number two. They been coming to LSU good with. They still ain't been shit. That's the point I've been trying to take. The same shit on our side of the D tackles too. We been getting all the dogs in that. But guess what? They phase out. They end up transferring here or going to go get a senior through the transporter put them in because they'd rather go with them older players and they can't really step into it. And you know what I'm saying? See, it's about that budget. Like I said, your situation, y'all don't even pay y'all players. So, we pay ours, but like I said, it's still the same shit. It still go hand in hand though. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no offense just really doing what they supposed to do on that field.
Yeah, and the defense gonna quit on because they tired of going out there trying to hold it down week after week after week after week. Like that shit get tiring. I get it. Shit, we got to get a transfer for Purdue to sit there and lead us in sacks this year. So, but if y'all want Peter Woods as a D tackle just to have a space like a space gobbler, cool. But thinking he gonna get after the quarterback and all the other shit, no. Tell you that right now.
That's why you trade up. If you know you got your guy that's a game changer for this goddamn team, you trade the fuck up. They did the same thing in 2023 for the fucking quarterback. Trade up from 19 to about between 10 and 13, maybe 14. You get your
Ooh, that's a
motherfucking
lot,
guy.
though. That's a lot, Trail. That's a
Ooh,
lot.
that's a lot.
That's
And
a
then,
lot,
You
you
Trail.
got to think they got to
you
be a
giving up
person that
you
go
giving up
ahead,
your
Will.
second round and you giving up some future capital in 2027 to go that high.
And that's fine. Because
So they got to be a
because if we if
certified person that
that's
that can
what
make
I
a
mean,
difference
if
you
on
it's
the
a
got to
field.
certain
have conviction.
if it's a
You got to have
certified if it's
conviction
a
on that dude.
certified player, are we going to look back at this trade like, yo, that it totally wasn't worth it?
That's true. I mean, that's why I said you gotta be convicted, boy. I mean, like truly convicted.
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. The only trade I'm making is what Atlanta did. If we able to get like how they did and got 2 first rounds and able to attack that defense like that, like if they see what you see and like you said, if they see the players
Right.
they want and they able to get those 2, then yeah, because we know we need it. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is I'm not giving up shit for nothing that we know that's not gonna hit.
But
You
see,
know what I'm
but
saying?
driver, that was that draft right there. That draft
Right. We
right
just
there,
passed that
they was
shit.
there. Them niggas was there. You understand what I'm saying? We should have did that. We're a year behind far as drafting because we should have been drafting
Right.
edge rushers this last year. You understand what I'm saying? But we getting. I mean, we did what we did. You understand what I'm saying? You're a year behind. The year before that, you should have been drafting interior linemen, but you didn't do that. You were still drafting receivers. We're a year behind. This year right here,
Well,
I don't see
we need a
anybody.
receiver though.
I don't see anybody that I'm gonna move up from 19 up there like that
Into the
for.
top.
I'm gonna just tell
So
y'all
Yeah.
off the
hey,
rip.
Oh,
so
that's
hey,
it. No,
so
I
hey,
don't
that's
so
see
it.
it.
go, hey, so go. You got to admit, drafted Tedero McMillan was a good selection.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is this right here. That was the year. Last year was the year for them edge rushers. You see all that special talent that was out there from Mikael Williams to James Pierce
I
to
agree.
Jalen Walker
I
to you know what I'm
I
saying up and
agree.
down up. Hell,
I
we got scored
agree.
in the second round. You see what I'm saying? And you see what he's been.
But
So you can
Shit, I
tell the
wouldn't have
talent that
scored
was
him in
in
the
that
first
draft.
round, to be
but
honest.
Yeah, he was
what
a first round talent. But all them other
I
boys
know.
come out. You see what I'm saying? He
Don't
got pushed
deny.
down.
I don't deny any of that. I'm just saying Tedero McMillan was a good selection. Period.
We probably need to see what's in this draft, how deep this draft is on the defensive side, because we could probably get somebody in the second or
Right.
even third round. There could be some
Yes.
gems in this draft
And
that we just don't know about.
I'll
Yeah,
tell you right
you
now,
got to get deeper
I
into it.
wasn't looking at the draft. I ain't been looking at the draft at all. I've been solely focused in on
The
this
season.
season all the way up until today. I'm still riding the emotional high from the game I mean at being at the stadium and seeing I mean it was phenomenal. They put on for the city, dog. That was a dope ass environment.
Yeah, so
We shouldn't have been so offensive greedy in 2024 when we had the 2 second round picks right there. Feel me? We if you really look, if you really take a step back and look at it, we really fucked up that draft in 2024, and that shit biting us in the ass now because Leggett not panning out. We
Mm-hmm.
sat back, we traded back with the Ryans. The Ryans took Braden Fist. That's an interior player right there.
That's another.
We traded back with the Ryans just to trade up with the Colts to take Jonathan Brooks. And then we took Trevin Wallace in the third round. He's spent the last 2 seasons on IR, or he's been having like shoulder problems and stuff. So our top premium 3 picks that we chose from that 2024 draft is we still got question marks about, and one of them haven't even played at least 4 games yet. You feel me? And now that
Oh
shit
yeah.
biting us in the ass.
I
But you
told
don't
that
show.
job right there, but that shit was, I don't know what they was thinking on that shit, bro. That was
They
just
got
pretty
too fucking
trash.
greedy, bro. When the players was right there, like I'm cool. I'm cool with us taking tech this shit, even though it was a lot of defensive talent on the board. But 2024 would have set us up for what we needed this year, bro. We could have went in the draft in 2024, took a safety like we were supposed to, or we could have took another linebacker if it was a linebacker there, and we could have addressed every level on the defense as if we were supposed to. And now, what are we looking at the draft now? Every level on the defense. You gotta get another
Mm-hmm.
defensive tackle to go next to Derek Brown. You gotta get an edge rusher to go next to to go opposite of Nick Scotton. You need 2 linebackers and you need a free safety. Everything
Mm-hmm.
else on the defense is good. Everything else on the offense is good, possibly besides center and left tackle.
Well, that means they're gonna go heavy in the damn free agency then to try to cover more holes. What it sound like?
Well, Jalen said that because I mentioned it yesterday about Devin Lloyd because he a linebacker, he top 5 in interceptions
Mm-hmm.
overall. He was the Jaguars declined his 5th-year option, so he's a free agent this offseason. Jalen said that the Panthers was looking at targeting him in free agency and stuff. So we get him in free agency, that knocks down one of the things that we need. Now we can go back and take a linebacker. I want to say like the third or fourth round if it's a good quality one there, and then we
Mm-hmm.
could just worry about edge rusher and safety and whatever else we need on the offense within the first three rounds. But we need the first 2 picks to be defense, bro. Because Everroad done got us this far with the scrap work that we done got this year. We done went from 32nd to 15th in scoring defense. We done went 32nd to what 16th or 17th in rushing. So if you give this man talent, you see what the fuck he does. For us to be sitting here and we struggling on offense like how we are with the exception of certain games and shit, you're going to need an elite defense. What the Texans got. Even though the Steelers been giving up yards, you feel what I'm saying? They be giving up points and shit. When the Steelers come out to play, you see what they doing. They done turned the ball over on CJ 2 times already, and it's not even halftime yet. You
Mm-hmm.
need pieces on the defense. That's what's going to take us further. You see what happened on Saturday when they got into real crunch time situation. They sent all out blitzes. They
Oh,
had a
defense win
mismatch with one
championship.
of that's what I'm saying. You seen it in the
Yeah.
Super Bowl. You
Oh,
seen what
yeah.
Seattle has done. It's becoming a defensive league. You got to be able to stop the run and the pass. You got to make these quarterbacks one-dimensional.
Mm-hmm.
We
Because I
need
mean,
this.
when the
We
These
need the
Sam,
quarterbacks are
defensive
when
shitty
the
pieces.
when
anyway, so
the
you
when
might
the
as well make them one
Rams
dimensional.
Go
had the
ahead and preach,
ball for
Trail.
10 minutes, the Rams, I mean not the Rams, when the Saints had the ball for 10 minutes on us in the second quarter, and
Yeah.
then did it
Ooh,
again in the second
good
half,
defensive play.
that shit tells you that we need defense. They can't get out the field. I
You
mean,
ain't
it
never
just
lied
is what
about
it
that one,
is.
driver.
Know what I'm saying? I mean, if you evaluate your team and you look at, what could propel us to get us over, into being one of the elite teams, that's what you got to execute. Like I say, bro, we lost time of possession. I know last week was 4 games. Now that's 5 games straight in a row. Time of possession.
Mm,
It don't matter how
mm.
many points you put up, what you do. They still win the time of possession. Yeah, it's some to consider with the run game. It's not really on the defense on everything, but what I'm saying is, you know, certain things, the D coordinator, like I said, bro, when you got Nick Scott, he can't trust. You got to drop this motherfucker back, keep telling him to go back, line up, back down, and lining your cornerback so far back because, like they say, they beating you every time. And this man, he had the ball in the end zone and dropped it. I mean, what more can you do?
But driver, if that's all he got,
I know what I'm
what is
saying.
he supposed to do?
That's what I'm saying. He
He's a
got to
he's a
get
ro-
rid
he's a
of him.
That's what
rotational.
he's
He
saying.
got to make a
He's a
play.
ro-
Yeah,
he's a
The
he got to make a
ball
rotational
play.
came right
safety.
to him, and he
But
dropped
He's a
it.
I'm
rotational
saying
safety.
this is all this nigga got. You know what I'm saying? He had to spend the beginning of the year cleaning up open field tackles on these niggas. Then by the time we got started, gap control, this, that, where you supposed to be at on the field, all type of things in the system. Then the motherfuckers started playing better because y'all can't say that the defense didn't start playing better. That's coaching.
No, I'm not saying that it was more about. I'm telling you that's what I'm saying. I'm pointing out the personnel issue to the fact that that's the reason why we would have to play so much prevent
Yeah,
defense.
and I've been
You know
telling
what
y'all
I'm
that because we
saying?
ain't allocated a first round draft on that defense in them 3 to 4 years.
Yeah. You gotta get.
Man,
I'm telling you, man, Nick Scott
we
got to
just
get the hell out of the team, man.
man, listen, we just
Facts.
Gotta
gotta
go.
hit. We just gotta
He-
hit smart in this draft
Yeah,
and get the right pieces.
It's,
That's
it's
that's just the
definitely, yo,
main
it's definitely,
focus.
bro. It's no way that the 49ers and the Rams find these gems in the fourth, fifth, and sixth round, and the Panthers can't seem to find these motherfuckers, bro.
But we did find
And
him
then
this
it's
year,
like,
though. This year draft was good, though.
no, but I'm saying in general
He
though,
talking about
real. Like
like
you gotta.
continuously.
They
Right.
constantly finding them. They finding poop in the coolest. Y'all know Fred Warner was drafted in what the third? He was third or fourth round linebacker.
Hmm
Right.
Just like
hmm
Robbie
It's
Wagner,
players there.
like a
Yeah,
Richard
yeah.
Sherman,
This,
Richard
this,
Sherman,
this,
that's
this,
another one.
Cam
this scouting,
Cam Chancellor. Like, yeah.
this scouting staff that we got right now, the scouting staff that we got right now is this last year was their first year with this scouting staff. So
hmm
I'm hoping that this scouting staff can replicate the same thing this year.
So
well, it's also culture building too, as well. Once you get there, say once
Oh
you
my
get to
God.
the Rams, and once you get to Seattle, once you get to the Pittsburgh, you see what I'm saying? They come in that door and they say,
Russell
"Oh,
Wilson,
okay,
buddy.
they not bullshitting."
That
You know what
tackle
I'm
I
saying?
saw.
They're not bullshitting. I got to come in here as a fifth rounder, and I got to earn my stripes. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So it's also culture building.
you see the
True.
safety from San Fran, Mustafa. He's from Charlotte. He was drafted in the fourth round from San Francisco last
Mm-hmm.
year. Yeah, so you got to find them gems, man. You can't.
Gotta
Yeah.
find them.
Yeah,
but
But
like
see,
Who
like
fund
like you
them?
once
say,
you find those gems, they got to come in the building. They
But we
got
got,
they
but
got the
see,
culture. You
we
know what I'm
gotta
saying?
keep them too. That's the
It's
next
the
thing. We gotta
culture.
keep them
But
too.
that's the thing though, bloody, is because those players went later in the draft.
Hmm
They
they're
not
cheap.
gonna be asking for top
Yeah, they're
flight
cheap.
money.
Yeah,
You get what I'm
yeah, they're
saying?
cheap.
So you
Yeah,
can
they
keep
want
them
hmm
on like friendly deals and stuff like that. And then they are the players that you build. You feel me? They the players that you build and everything around and everything. So we
Right.
just got, bro. We got. I trust. You feel me? I trust what we doing and everything. But the number one thing, bro, we gotta do, bro, is because I see we got a habit of doing. And I know a lot of people like Princely, bro. But the last two third round picks we have not hit on. And as a matter of fact, because going back to DJ Johnson too, he was another third rounder.
That's
We
a
Hmm
have a
terrible one.
they
problem.
traded up for
We
him,
have a
right? Didn't they
problem
trade
with
up for him? They
finding
give
good third round picks, bro. We need
didn't they
third
give us
round
something
picks
for
that's
him to
going to
give up?
hit.
They give us something to get him.
Yeah, they
DJ
moved up
Johnson.
in the third. They gave a
Yeah,
third to move up in the
yeah, they
third.
They
gave us a
can,
good one.
but that's during the Scott Fitterer regime. That's during Scott Fitterer regime.
Yeah, that's true too.
Now,
Yeah,
question
during
by
this.
getting those
Yeah.
guys and they don't hit. Does that say more about the scouting or that says more about the player themselves? Because I mean, when they come in, they still got a job to do. So it's
Yeah,
still their responsibility to get better once they get
a little bit
acclimated
of
to the
both,
team.
bloody.
You
A little bit
find
I
of
what?
think it's
both. I
three
see.
things. I
It's a
think it's
little
a
bit
little
of
bit of
both.
all three. I think
Right.
it's the scouting staff picking the right person, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the player coming in and developing, and it's the coaching staff developing the player. All three things
Mm-hmm.
have to work.
Mm.
The right
All
fit.
That's
three
true.
things have to
The
work.
right. They
That's
got to
true.
fit.
but I
That's
The
think
true.
right
we in
fit.
that the culture of like they say, their player empowerment. So if
I ain't
Canal is
shit.
doing that, and you got to take the bump, with the good with the bad. You fight. They in the locker room right now. Like I told them, they tussling. They young. They going after each other. They're just going through the growing pains. But that's where you do, get your culture. Make that culture a part of your team, though.
You talking about
You
control
find
chaos driver?
I mean, you gotta have a little because at when you ain't won nothing, and now that we won the division, trust me, they've been fighting it now. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? They had some conversations, heart to heart. Hey man, you ain't doing this, or somebody got to step up. You got to do your
We had
job.
this discussion yesterday, driver.
Yeah,
You was telling me about that shit.
yeah. That's why I say they didn't have that. You could tell because people coming out in the media, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
they having these, open discussions and telling you what's going on or how they feel about their roles, however. But that's to me, shows me that, like I say, you got to have, that type of culture if you want to, to keep bringing in and developing players.
That's what
You know,
that's what I just said. You got to
yeah,
have that type of
you
culture.
gotta have that
That
type
was
of
like a
culture.
guy said, Cam Newton running wind sprints. The first one in there, the first one out. They said, hey, we can't let our quarterback outdo us.
But
You
see,
understand what
nah,
I'm
you
saying?
want the quarterback to do that because that's the leader. He sets the tone. Somebody got
Exactly.
to be the leader to set the tone, so everybody know what the standard is.
Exactly. This is the guy that's setting the tone back in the day, and then you already know what happened back in the day. But see, who is that nigga now?
That's the question. Because you're gonna need them on both sides.
If we don't got him, you better go in that draft and get him. It ain't gonna be a free agent. It's not. That ain't what
He's
they
a
do.
player.
They for the bag. They coming for the
Mhm.
bag. See, free agent coming for the bag for 2 years. You got to grow that
But the free agency market is still valuable in developing and building a roster. It absolutely is.
for a young team.
Hey,
Don't will I don't agree with that.
You can't have all young players. You
You you
can't.
you you you
You
build
gotta
through the
have
you build through the
veterans.
draft. You got to
I never
have some
said you
vets.
shouldn't.
You
You
got to have
yes.
some vets. You got to have the right.
Yes.
You got to have the right
Exactly.
mixture. But
Yeah.
the dude that's gonna be there for the long haul, the dude that you get ready to build around, he coming out of that draft
No one is saying
for a
I'm
young
not
team like
disagreeing with
us.
you.
No,
I'm
I'm
not
not
disagreeing
disagreeing
with
with
you.
you. I'm not disagreeing with
Yeah.
you. But I'm just saying you get a lot of people around here. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the podcast every day. You know what I'm saying? And you get a lot of people. We can get that in free agency. Free agency. Free agency. Free agency is not the fix all. It's not.
The free agency is a good complementary piece to what you are developing and building. For example, Brian Burns going over to New York. That was a free agency move by New York. Trey
But New York
Henderson
figure.
going. Oh, hold
New.
on. Trey Henderson.
Go ahead.
Hold
Go
on.
ahead.
Trey Henderson leaving New Orleans, going to Cincinnati. Free agency move, right? Their free agency moves are not always necessarily, you know, a boom or bust, but you do need some of those things and pieces necessary, especially as we're looking to develop our front seven. I don't want to put all the pressure on Scorton in year two. I want him to get single double teams in year two. I want Derek Brown to be able to play free in year seven. I need all of those things to happen. And the way I'm going to be able to kind of ensure that, if you have someone like a Trey Hendrickson, so I don't want to just say Trey Hendrickson or bust, but somebody like a Trey Hendrickson, that's going to free up a lot of other things across the line to bring your if you go and get your rookie to line up right next to Derek Brown, that gives him opportunities. That gives Derek Brown opportunity to get single matchups. That takes some of the pressure off of Nick Scott. Now we can bring Princely in on situational pass rushing down, but he can pin his ears back. There's a lot of things we'll be able to do just by having that guy there for those 2 years while those players develop.
To me, I look at it a different way. because okay, you said New York. New York was thinking bringing in a Brian Burns and the other things that they did in free agency. They thought they was just those type of players away because they thought they had the Russell Wilsons and the this and that on offense and the Malik and the yada yada yada. Far as
Daniel
Trey
Jones.
Henderson coming from New Orleans, going to Cincinnati, they already knew they were set on the offensive side of the ball. They were these
Mhm.
people making these moves thinking I'm just a Trey Henderson away. I'm just a Brian Burns away. I
But
don't
I'm
think
not. But
Carolina. I don't think we're there.
whoa, whoa,
I don't
whoa.
agree. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all.
Cincinnati did not think they were just a Trey Hendrickson away, right?
Exactly.
Brian Burns was
Every
not. They
team
didn't. They
going to
didn't.
free agency to
See
get what
and
they need.
get what they need. You got to think. I am not for trading in draft capital in free agency. So if you want to give up my 19th pick overall and something else for Max Crosby and his salary
And
and his contract, no, I'm not
let me
doing
No,
that.
let me ask y'all
I'm not
something.
doing
that's a
that.
draft move.
When did Cincinnati get Trey? When did Cincinnati get Trey?
I think they got him. I think
What
it was the
2022?
second. I think it was the second year of old boys.
Yeah.
Contract.
Yeah.
First, the second year of
I know you don't feel like doing that. Come on.
what's the guy
You
name?
know your
Burrow.
water and
Joe Burrow.
everything.
Joe
Come on.
Joe
Burrow.
Burrow. I think it's Joe
So if
No,
it
Burrow.
was
because
Yeah,
that was right
it was the
after the
second
Super
year,
Bowl
it
year.
was it
They
was
got
after the
they
Super
got
Bowl. So they was 1 year removed from the Super Bowl, right?
no
right.
go they got him the year of the Super Bowl.
The
It
year
was the
of the Super
same
Oh,
Bowl.
year.
okay.
So they was a Trey Henderson away.
They weren't a trade. They got more things in free agency. If they didn't just go get Trey Hendrickson and
If
that was
they
it for
did,
that
but
defense,
if they got him the year of the Super Bowl or the year after, they figured that's why they went out to get him. They figured I'm a Trey Henderson away. Either I'm 1 year
you
removed from
know
the
what?
Super Bowl or 1 year
You can
going.
believe. You can believe what you want to believe. This is why
Okay.
free agency. This is why free agency exists. You can say, oh, the only way you do that, that's asinine. To even think that's why you would do that.
Nah, it's not
That
asinine.
you only got to be one player
That,
away
that,
to
that,
go in
that's
free agency
that's
and get
that's
somebody.
that's
That's
your
ridiculous.
opinion.
So
That's your opinion,
that's
though.
right.
That's your opinion, right,
That's
sir?
right.
So you
That,
calling the way I think asinine, but that's
Just,
your
you know what I'm
opinion.
saying?
like
No,
it's your
what I'm saying.
opinion.
That's
When
your
I'm saying,
opinion.
right, exactly. But you're saying the only way you go in free agency and get somebody is if you one player away.
That's not that's asinine to think like that. You're going to free
That's what
agency
he
to
just
help
said.
plug holes. You're going to
That's
free
what he
agency to
just
help
said.
plug
No.
holes
Don't use the word
before you go
asinine
into the
because
draft.
don't don't use the word asinine because
But when
that
you
was
when
someone's
you go
opinion.
in now we're not talking about hole pluggers. We were talking about Trey Henderson, the difference maker, right? See what
Okay,
I'm
so
saying? See how
let me.
y'all do?
Uh, no, hold on.
We're not talking about hole pluggers,
Now
band
let me
aids,
get back to the
That's
duct
what free
tape.
hold on,
agency is for.
time out. Let me get to the Trey Hendrickson. Trey Hendrickson can be, cause I'll tell you right now, do we have a damn hole opposite of Nick Scorton right now?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I'll rest my case.
Hey Will, can I say something to you though?
Yeah, what's up, man?
This is why I understand where you're coming from and I
All these
agree
songs.
with you. But this is why you don't go out in free agency and you don't. Trshawn Walton is a I don't know what the fuck we consider him. But we gave that motherfucker,
A
you feel
hole
me,
plugger.
a
That's
good,
all he
a
was.
whole, exactly. And he's not even living up to what we paid him to do. You get what I'm
You're right
saying?
about
Then you
that.
go right
Right
behind
about that.
him, and then we paid Bobby Brown, right? And Bobby Brown can't get the amount of playing time that he wants because we are sitting here and we got to make room and time for Trshawn Walton. And then we go, and then in that same free agency, we go get Trayvon Moore. For the most part, he's
Pat
worked out
Jones
this
too.
year.
Don't forget
But
Pat
now
Jones
Well,
that
too.
we made the playoffs, we sniffed the playoffs. We feeling as though some fans are feeling as though we're just a Trey Henderson away. Well, now we
No, we're
can't
not a
go
Trey
out and we
Henderson
can't
away.
we can't. But what I'm saying is we can't go out and get a Trey Henderson, a difference maker in free agency like that because we're sitting here, we're paying a Trshawn Walton, we're
You right
paying
about
some
that.
players
well, you got to let
That's
Brent
not true.
Stiller
panning
them
out.
No,
figure
we
that
got
shit
the
out.
money to pay.
They got to figure
We
that
got
out.
we got the money to pay. We got the money to pay Trey Hendrickson right now. Right now.
But we don't want to handicap ourselves either, bro. I
But
mean,
that's
Yeah.
but that,
you
you know,
give
we
you giving
won't.
these
See,
big
he's
old
saying
Sir,
contracts, bro.
sir,
he's saying we got
time out,
now
time out,
earlier.
time
You
out,
said
time out,
we could go
time
get
out.
Trey
Let
if
me
we do this, if we do that, if we do that. You said we got to make moves. You acting like the money just sitting right there. You said we got to cut this nigga, we got to do this, we got to do that to go get Trey. Then you say we not a Trey away. Which one
now
is it?
let me answer you. Number one, Kershaw Wharton did not live up to his contract, so we should not be paying that player. Am
Right.
I right?
Brant Tillis need to
Oh,
restructure his contract.
okay,
Exactly.
No, get his ass out the team.
that was move number one, and then move number two was to add one voided year in 2029 to Derek Brown's contract. That's the moves.
Okay, what about Icky? So we're not paying Icky now since that he's hurt, right?
No,
Because
no,
you
no,
know we
no,
was gonna
no.
have to pay Icky.
Icky already is accounting for $17.5 million on our current 2026 cap.
Yeah, he already picked up his option.
He already picked up his 5th-year option, so he's
Oh, okay,
already
okay,
accounted for it financially.
okay.
Regardless,
See,
if we want
before they picked up the option, but they was gonna lock him in before he got hurt.
Right. They
Bloody.
they
You
got to a
understand what I'm
long
saying? So
term.
it was
And,
gonna
and,
end up
and,
being cheaper.
and that he would end up being less than 17.5 on this year's cap, correct? But I don't think that they're going to do that again.
They ain't gonna do that now since he got hurt.
No,
No.
no. Since he got injured, they'll just write out that 5th-year option and then negotiate something with him on the back end. But
right,
but
it
so
will be cheaper though.
what I'm trying to
Right.
say, is if, and this is just me, if it was something that they wanted to do, it would not hurt them financially and harm the current roster and the trajectory of the roster if they wanted to do it. Would you trade a Turk Wharton for a for a Trey Hendrickson? I say yes.
He don't have that type of value.
No, that's what I'm just saying. In our roster, mind you, cut
Is Bryce
Turk
26 million
Wharton.
accounted for too?
Bryce 2026 million is in 2027, not 2026.
Oh, okay. So he's still on the regular rookie
He's
contract
still
for
on his rookie
26.
deal.
Right. He's still in a regular rookie contract for 20.
Okay, for the
Yes.
26. And then the
Yes,
26
sir.
million
Yes, sir.
come in 27.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes, sir. So, but that's part of
So that
what
means
I'm
the
saying
Panthers
is
do got a little bit of money.
we do got some wiggle room if we want to. Because I'm telling you right now, this is just me. I believe that Nick Scorton is a very valuable player to our roster, right?
He is.
And in his second year, I want to create an
Yeah. What kind
environment
of TV
where
guy?
he gets one-on-one matchups and he can win his matchups, right?
I watched the T-Bowl out already.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'm just saying that's part of why you would bring in a Trey Hendrickson is to accelerate your Scorton, Princely, and enhance Darius Brown's capabilities. That's why you're going to spend that money.
Yeah,
But
but
do you feel as though if we was to bring in a Trey Henderson that would be taking away reps from Princely again? Because in other
Nope.
words, what he was saying in his exit interview yesterday was that he didn't get enough opportunities to showcase his true talents. Even though I said, bro, you had more than enough opportunities and you kept getting hurt. And they even brought in
I was
somebody off a waiver wire
that's
But he
and
did
exactly
show
what I'm
and
flashes.
saying.
But Trail, you know
He
that's how a
did show
player think though.
flashes.
You know that's how a
That's not
player
what
think.
they think that no matter what, so I should get the burn so I can show you.
Something lucid.
However, people are outperforming you that we pull off the waiver wire. That does not mean that Princely might not make a year two leap or something like that. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is for this front seven and for us to have Derek Brown and Nick Scorton and Bobby Brown and all those guys, I need to bring in. I would think that you would want to bring in a capability that accelerates that you could get home with four.
Mm.
I would love to get home
Princeton may take
before.
this shit as a negativity though.
All right, well,
He
you know
might.
what? Here's what I would tell you. Princely is a third-round draft pick, right? And a rookie. Period. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, why we didn't? That's all I'm saying. Princely might take it as a slide. I don't want Princely to take it as a slide, but he has to understand that
Or
he's
what
going
he
to
got?
have to earn that. He's going to have to earn that. Just like Xavier Leggett. He was a first round pick. He's a number 3 wide receiver because he didn't earn it.
Well, hopefully they take it that way because you know how these youngins is now. They think differently now. But that's a
Hey,
separate
I
situation.
mean, and I agree. I agree. But that's part of leadership. You sit them down, you had a conversation with them. Just like Sheena and Vashti said, they had, from what they was told, they had a locker room and the coaching staff had a sit down conversation with Roseboom and says, this ain't working out, bruh. You gonna have to do a little bit more than this.
Mm.
And he had to sharpen up his toolbox in order to produce what he thought needed to happen.
You get in that lab with Luke.
Like I say, Will, I agree with what
No,
you're
sir. No,
saying,
sir.
but I
Man,
wouldn't
come on,
pay. I
Trey.
wouldn't pay no player that's
No, sir.
injured. That's just me though. That's just my opinion. Like I say, I was advocating for them to trade for Trey Henderson throughout the season. I mean, I said
Yeah,
that before he got hurt. I said, "Hey man, need to trade for him." I think we need him. But like I say, I'm not big on paying no player that was already crying about money
hmm
and then mysterious. You get what I'm saying?
Well,
When you
first of
get
all,
hurt.
let's talk about
Yeah.
the crying about money piece. Let's talk about the crying about money piece. The Cincinnati Bengals placed all their money in those 2 wide receivers and Joe Burrow. They went to him and says, "We don't have money to pay you." When they promised him they was going to pay him in 2025,
I mean, I
they
understand
promised him
that.
that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so so let's keep it all real. I I don't consider that crying about money. When I played on a 1 year deal, because you said I played on a 1 year deal in 2024, because you said you wanted to see the production, and I got 16 fucking sacks. And then I'm trying to get my long-term secured extension, and you told me you're not gonna cut me, you're gonna franchise tag me, or I could take this $29 million for this 1 year, and that's it. Cincinnati fucked him business wise.
True.
Yeah, they
So
did.
I,
I mean,
so
everybody
I'm
know
not saying.
that though.
So when you say he's crying about money, I don't think that's crying. Me personally, I don't think that's crying about money. That's
I
one, and then
mean,
two, right? That's just me. I mean, everybody has their difference of opinion.
yeah, I mean,
He has,
yeah, that's what I say.
right,
That's just my opinion, man. I ain't
right,
trying. That's what I say. I ain't trying to convince you of what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? To agree with me, I'm just telling you me.
right.
I when I've been seeing our team being, but like you say, playing with players off the, practice squad or however, man, they step right into play, and you deal with injuries throughout the season because this is a physical sport. But like I say,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want nobody that I'm trying to invest in, on that side of the ball, especially on that side of
But
the ball.
I'm only giving him me. I would give him a 2 year guaranteed deal, 3rd year option. That's all I'm giving him. I'm not giving him a 5 year deal or a 6 year deal. I'm not giving that. He's 31 years old.
But Will, he might be looking for long term.
But at 31 years old,
Yeah.
that's what the market's going to bear out for him. No one, I don't think no one. If someone around the league is going to give him a 5 year deal, he need to take that. But I don't think he's going to get it anywhere because he's 31.
Yeah, I mean, if he come here and he feel like this is an opportunity for him to, I'm not gonna be mad if they sign him. Now, I'm not gonna get up
Right.
here and feel like, hey, you get what I'm saying. Only thing I'm gonna say is this: I thought my boy from Kansas City would do something, and he
He
turned out
didn't.
not to do nothing.
Yeah,
Ball
So
on his
I met
ain't
his
nothing
coach.
for me.
I
You
met
know what
his
I'm
folks a
saying,
couple of
Will?
times. Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
said I thought he was gonna come over here and do something. I did, you
Me
know.
too. Me too.
So for me to sit up here and think, that a player come from another team, and like I say, what culture, the culture of Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They already everybody cry about money over there. They don't even want to pay nobody no money. Well, I ain't gonna say cry, but they franchise act is as
They care
stingy
more about
as
offense over
you know
there.
what I'm saying, until they go to have to talk about it in the media. But I
And
don't
Joe,
want no player
yeah.
from that team, man.
Hey,
I'm
yeah,
just being honest.
I'll tell you, Trey Hendrickson, I'll take him. I take him. Because the owner of, did you know the Cincinnati Bengals was so cheap that they was recycling jock straps in the 90s?
That's nasty.
Well, that's what I'm making, man. I mean, I
Yeah.
think,
But
hey,
you can't blame
but
a
look
person
Hey,
though,
for
hey, my
Will,
working
homeboy
for a
played for
shitty ass company.
my brother's homeboy played for them.
what safety we had
Hey, my
this
brother's
we
homeboy
just
played for them. They
released?
were in the
What's his
business.
name?
Who?
Safety we just released.
The one from
Oh
the one
yeah,
we
yeah,
had from
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cincinnati,
Yeah, what's
Bell,
that guy?
Von
Yeah,
Bell.
yeah, yeah. Deshaun.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, Bale.
he
Yeah,
came where he came from.
yeah.
Will,
But since he came from Cincinnati.
you see what I'm saying?
But what is Cincinnati? What is Cincinnati? I don't think that the organization has anything to do with the players' play. Okay, that if that's the case, nobody
Mm.
should. I'll tell you. I'll give you a good example of that. I'll give you a great example. Everybody who's not a Carolina Panther fan, swear to God, Carolina Panthers is the worst place in the world for a player to come from. But Brian Burns goes to New York, and Brian Burns produced. It has nothing to do with who you got hired by.
Oh, another interception.
Yeah, I feel you,
Another
Will.
fucking
Yeah.
turnover.
I
So
Hey,
mean,
hey,
but
yeah,
like I
man.
say, I ain't like I say, I ain't
I
trying to,
agree with you. I agree
yeah.
with you. There's so many things that we gotta get after in this in the organization. I'm glad that we're able to have this level of conversation now because in the past, shit, the only thing we like, shit, we got a top 10 pick. Who we gonna pick? You understand what I'm saying?
Right, right. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's what I say. We had a position to, affect, other areas that we could really lock in on,
Right.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
I want to be able to pick the best player available at 19. I want to be able to pick the
Yeah,
best
yeah,
player
yeah.
available at 19.
Well,
Because
we'll
think
be able to
about
do
it.
that once we go through once we get the guys, pre-draft. Then we're gonna be good.
Yeah.
Once we get
And
them,
so
once we go to free agency, once we get the guys out of free agency, then you can go to the draft and pick the best player available at 19.
right. For all we know, the best
it's
player available
free
at
agency
19
starting in
is a
March,
center.
right?
Yeah,
Could be a
yeah.
center.
You don't
Could
know
be a
who it's
Well, we
gonna
need
be.
one.
could, yeah, exactly. Could be a nose tackle.
I mean, I like K Mays, man. I don't think ain't nothing wrong with him to me. You
I
know what I'm
know, I
saying?
know, but that's what I'm getting at is now we got this first round pick that we got was a center slash guard. Maybe we could come off maybe we could come off the contract with Robert Hunt, right? You see what I'm saying? It gives you flexibility, and I'm really excited. And I mean, and Dan Morgan hasn't given me any reason not to doubt anything that he's been doing thus far. For the most part, he's been successful.
Yeah, yeah. I just like I say, I want them to stick with like I say, everybody for me, man. Everybody say Rico gone, you know, and whatnot. Me
Yeah,
personally, I like I told him, I stick with Rico, but everybody say he gone, that's cool, and
yeah,
but
I think he's gone
I
too.
I rather run back with the offense again because they show a lot of, progress. We had young wide receivers. That's just me, man. How I look at it from the outside. But if they feel that way, that's cool.
So
I
can I ask you a question?
what's that?
I,
Go ahead with
I'm
it.
a roll a stink bomb in here, man. I don't know who all's still on, but what about Kyle Pitts?
I mean, nah, yeah, because Kyle Pitts is better. He better than the tight ends we got. I'll tell you that.
He a 800-yard tight end.
That's what I'm saying. He way better than the tight end we got. He gonna catch the ball now. He's shown that
Right.
as of late, anyway.
Yep.
I've seen some
So
few drops, but he still got the yardage though. So
yeah, 800. He 800 to a 900-yard tight end. Do you do that? I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you, man. You want my honest truth, bro? I just ain't never
Yeah.
liked Kyle Pitts. I ain't gonna lie. I like pro style tight ends because
Mm-hmm.
I
what it
mean,
does is, you run it under center. You see how we playing, all these play actions and and to me, if you can't block, I don't really want you on the field.
Okay. All right. I got you.
Yeah,
I
that's
got
just
you.
my thing. But
You don't think he'll fit? You don't think he'll fit
no,
the
no,
style? The
no, I'm not
style.
saying that. No, no, I'm saying, see, he could fit our outfits. He fit our scheme. You see, because how they running stuff.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you,
Okay.
me personally,
Oh.
it'd be hard for me to, to kind of be like, feel like, we getting the best out of him because on certain downs, I don't think, I don't think he really a good blocking tight end like that.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So,
You think
I don't know.
he a liability in the run? He's a liability in the run.
I mean, like I said, I could be biased though. I just don't like tight ends that, there's, what I say, in the run game when he already had questions. He's not a good blocker, but it's just like I say, it's just kind of hard to question a player once I kind
Mm-hmm.
of got a mindset locked in on it. And I'm
Yeah,
not,
I got you.
what I'm saying, trying to be too biased about it. You get what I'm saying?
Try
Like,
not to be
like I
too
said, he
biased,
might
but you
come
already
in
got
and
your
do well.
preference.
You feel?
You try not to be too biased, but you got your preference, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just don't want to be around here trying to tell you something. Then, like I said, the man come in and be the dog. I think he good, but
Like me, Mike Jackson. I was like, man, we got to go in the draft. We got to go in free agency. We got to go in the draft. We got to get another linebacker. We got to get another cornerback. Man, Mike Jackson a liability. Mike Jackson a liability. Boy, I was
right,
wrong as hell. Boy, I was wrong
you
as two
are.
boys
Yeah,
fishing.
you see what I'm saying? Because I said that too. I ain't really like him at first too, and
Right.
then like you say, shit, he proved me wrong. So
He
yeah,
spoke
that's
me
why I
the
say,
hell up.
that's why I say, it just, you know. I just like I say, my biggest thing, man. Like I told you, man. To me, if ever I gonna run this scheme, he gonna run though. He better get Nick Scott ass out of there.
Nick Scott gonna be back,
Nick,
y'all. So
Nick,
y'all let's get
man,
out.
Nick Scott
Let's get out.
is really the least of the worries because if you can get to the quarterback, you ain't really got to worry about no safety too much.
I mean, yeah, but you ain't gonna get to them quarterbacks every time now. It ain't just easy.
Nah, you're not. But how I was looking tonight. Only thing you got to do, even if you don't touch him, you just throw him off platforms. You make his ass stress back day. He will make mistakes.
Here it is. From your lip to God is right there.
Yeah,
Put
that's
pressure
what I
on him.
say. Man, if they could get them now, like I say, shoot, I want them dogs.
Because
I like a
because
coordinator
at
that
the
can
end,
blitz, and win on with 4 men. You know what I'm saying? However, but I
Mm-hmm.
like I say, man, I like the secondary though. I like
mhm,
how JC Horn, you know what I'm
our
saying. I like
boundary
them
is
boy
really
back there,
good.
them boy dog for real. They
They
just
good
like you
in the
say,
boundary.
they need that pass rush to get that, to get their ass
To,
out field
to
though, for
speed
real.
that clock up. That's it. You want to
Yeah,
speed that clock up. So them
yeah.
boys won't be out there running that field so damn long.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll open up for more turnover opportunity. So we can be more optimistic in that back end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you right about that.
yeah.
They got to get that pressure, man, because that shit is killing us, man.
At the end of the day, football is still football. No matter how much they change the rule, it's still running the trenches on both sides.
Yep.
And that's what they
He was,
whooped us at, man, on Saturday, man. That what I was saying, man. Them forward coming at Bryce like it was a goddamn, man, them forward blowing that shit up. But once we locked in, and then we started to get the momentum, we started to, get pressure to them, like I say, through the trenches. But I just think that's what we gotta get better at right there, though. We got to. We got to. We gotta hit them motherfuckers in the mile.
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, but I mean, it's gonna be an interesting offseason. I mean, I don't know about y'all. I'm optimistic about 2026. I think we could be a good team if we address some of the key things we need to address.
yeah, the defense. Man,
Yeah.
you see that schedule? Shit, man, they better go drive some defense. I tell you that.
Hey, so let's talk about the schedule since people been bringing that up.
Yeah.
What's the big difference between our schedule and Atlanta's schedule?
I mean, I'm not looking at it from. I mean, well, I'm gonna say no. It's not a difference, but
It's, the
my
only the only
theory,
difference is Seattle. We play Seattle. They play San Francisco.
right. They go, yeah. Everything gonna be similar now. Everybody
We
got
we
played just
play
about the similars.
we play we play Chicago. They play Green Bay. That's the difference
Right.
in the schedule. So I mean, yeah, our schedule is going to be tougher next season, but it's not like, oh, our schedule is going to be 90 times tougher than um than Atlanta Falcons. It's going to be
Yeah.
damn near a mirrored schedule.
Yeah, everybody gonna pretty much have the same schedule. Probably Saints might have one lesser opponent, however the case may be, because third in their division, well they fourth, so fourth in their division Arizona. So yeah, they have Arizona. So,
They
but
get Arizona, right? Yeah,
yeah,
they get
yeah,
Arizona, right?
right.
Right.
However the case may fall, but me looking at our schedule, from what I see, this
Hmm.
what I see. I think we get 10 wins. And with 10 wins, we're gonna need more help on the defense. And if we get to 10 to 10 to 12 wins, however the case may fall,
Hmm.
we're gonna have the number one schedule again. So what I'm saying is this: for the next few years, is we planning on winning the division and being consistently at the top of the division, we gotta have defense. This is what
Correct.
we got to continue to, you know, like how
Hmm.
good we hit players through the last draft on defense. We got to hit them again. You know,
We got to hit again, right?
yeah, we got to hit again. So what that does is now we can start. Hey, let's draft this tackle 27, or let's go get this. Player that we need to show up. Well, this player on the offensive line, or however the case may be, but you can't be winning the division or like Philly and like these other teams year in year out if you ain't got no defense. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, like because they, even when their offense struggles, they still got defense. That's how they get into they get into their playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we got to focus on and continue to focus on. And I think we're ahead of schedule. My opinion, I think we're ahead of schedule though.
I think we are ahead of schedule. I think that the league understood that, as they watched us last Saturday, they understand, they not going to admit it, but there are people around the NFL prognosticators saying, wait a minute, so you mean to tell me, the LA Rams didn't blow Carolina out by 14, 17 points? No, they didn't. And they're
Yeah,
not going to do that because they can't do it. They would love to do it, but they can't.
I mean, like I say, we right there. I mean, we can't take no step back. We can't look at it like we did some. Far as as the players, because like I say, man, it only get tougher to repeat as division champs. Is no on cakewalk. So you
Right
know,
about that.
that's why I say the biggest thing in the glass thing I know what the coach is gonna do. Like I say, when they assist that team, man, losing time of possession. I mean, that's on both ends. That's on the run game. You couldn't run the ball, and like I say, and then like I said on third down, man, you couldn't get out the field. So, you know, that's gonna be what I think. What they're gonna try to approach. But to me, when they had to just lean on the quarterback, we was able to. The last two games, and I think they really bought the organization more time though. I think that'll give them a more of a outlook on where we could kind of address some things about the team and see can we just kind of really fill this defense up. You know what I'm saying? So I think we right there though. We ain't really like I said, I understand like you say you want some veteran to uh help, offset these players. But to me personally, I think Princely next year would be a starter though. I think they're gonna start him next year. You know what I'm saying? I I see him coming in and being a player that's because like you say, we got the players. He feel like we got the players. So I feel like they're gonna give him the opportunity, you know.
Yeah. Uh,
I,
I
I
hope he does. I hope he does start, and I hope he does be productive. I really do. I want that. We need that, but
that's yeah.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, we ain't seen it now. We ain't seen it. I mean, that's what I say. They gotta, either play him or we'll see. We'll see during free agency though. We'll see. They're
Hmm.
gonna tell us if do they really believe in him or not.
Right.
Because like I say, if they don't attack that, uh, going out into the draft, I just don't see them trying to, you know, draft or being able to get the type of edge rusher they want at 19. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think he's gonna be there. You know.
I don't think the edge rusher of our choice is going to be there at 19 either. I think
Yeah,
that I think the best thing we can get is the inside linebacker we want at 19.
yeah. And though I said I know people though I said I know people be, they having these, it could be high hopes on whether, some of these interior players or edge rusher might be there. I just don't think they're gonna be there. But like you said, linebacker, that solid style, that's the one I've been barking, trying to beat the drum on him. So, if that happens, then cool, I'm good. But I mean,
Right.
it's hard for me to see those, the ones that we need to change, just to make a difference. You know what I'm saying?
You're right about that, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
you so right, man. And we're in a much better position than we were last year, and damn, sure in a lot better position we was the year before that. So
yeah. I mean, and that's why I say, man, we went out there with no linebackers and no cover safety, and still was able to goddamn take the Rams toe to toe, and I almost really supposed to beat them.
right.
Again. You know what I'm saying? That's why I look at it, man. Shit. You ain't no linebacker, you ain't got no edge. That man was bringing up players off the street. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So,
And getting productivity out of it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
Right.
that's why I don't really have no problem. That's why I said I don't have no problem with Evero. Because if you could bring a man out the street and he can excel at doing something that you drafted on doing, sometimes just you couldn't get the player you wanted. You get what I'm saying? So I had to settle for this. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So when I do find this person out the street, he come in and do it, he just be like, I told you. I just ain't got the player I need. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I say that's what it's gonna look. It's gonna have to boil down to that, man. Man, PPP up there getting his ass slaughtered.
Nigga, no, I ain't.
You
Oh,
get
I thought you got the Panthers, ain't you losing?
That's not slot. I'm down by a score.
Man, you losing, you getting slaughtered. You losing with the Panthers, you're getting slaughtered. You should be up all the time. We probably goddamn take it. I take it out by A God on the motherfuckers, man. I'll be taking it out by A God. Slaughter everybody by 20. Everybody get a 20 piece. We carry a lot. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you should have saw. I mean, I just was down by 22-7.
Oh, damn. Man, me and Will, we sitting here talking about this dog
Look at
on
it now. Look at it
defense.
now. Look at it now. Look at it now. Look at it. Watch this now. Watch this play.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
hey, it's
Man.
6-7 on this damn playoff game.
Yes, sir.
What the score
Damn.
is, man?
Oh,
That's what I'm
snap.
seeing.
No offense can really generate anything.
Yo,
That's
all I
why we keep
need,
saying, bro, we need
all I
that
need is
defense.
DK Metcalf to not get no more. No more. I
I
need
got
Cam,
a +3
I need
with
Cam Akers to go to do his thing, man.
I
I
don't
just need
even
one
bet,
more
dog.
yard.
I tell man, I bet it Thanksgiving and hit. I just did it just a little bullshit ticket, went to the casino, and then I bet it this weekend. I got the Texas +3 on a 5 pick. Yeah, man. I just sit back, man, just watching. I say, man, by the time you watch it for a couple of weeks, you can figure this shit out.
Yes, sir.
I
But I
don't
play
even
the
have a
spread
prize
though.
pick. I don't even got it like a DraftKings account and all that. I don't have none of that.
Yeah, see, I can't. I don't do that though. I play the spread. Yeah, I want the spread. Would you see? Like they gave Carolina 10. I took it down to 7.5.
Oh my God, get the ball.
Plus 7.5. I got a +180.
Bro, are y'all watching what Daniel Hunter and Will Anderson is doing to these tackles, bro?
Man, I
It
ain't
is
I
a
ain't
clinic.
watching the game.
It is a
I don't
clinic,
like.
ain't it?
Bro, this shit is crazy.
The only game I watch that I done put money on is Carolina. I don't watch no game I put no goddamn money on. I literally just play out.
Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it.
Oh, PPP that came back. I see ya.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
22,
X
22.
Trail. X Trail. He know what time it is.
But yeah, Will, man, we got it, man. We got to hit, man. We hit on this defense this year, though. No lie.
Boy,
Man, if you see
hey,
Seattle, how Seattle defense is, oh my God. Man, Seattle
hey,
defense
hey,
so good over there. Oh man, Lord have mercy.
hey, listen, soon as we hit on this defense, you ain't gonna be able to you think you think me and you was tearing people ass up this year. Oh, I'm
Hey
gonna be I
man,
got
I
I'm
watched
gonna
Sam Donald throw 4 interceptions, and them motherfuckers still lost by 2 points. Man, you know how good you gotta. Man, you know how
not
good
good your
your
defense,
defense
your
gotta
defense.
be to
God
where you
damn.
can throw 4 interceptions, bro. I ain't watched this. I said, man, that's why I thought we was gonna get them, but I kind of felt like when they said it was gonna rain, it was like, nah, but I felt like we was gonna win that game. But the rain, I knew they was gonna be able to play better in the rain, bro. Like I trained up there in Seattle, when I was driving trucks, I had my the guy who was my trainer, he lived in Seattle. So I know, man, it rained up there all the time, man. We kept
Yes, it
winning.
does. Yes, it
So
Yeah, I
does.
lived up there.
Hey,
I lived up there when I was a young man.
driver coming on the backside of 84, riding
yeah.
that backside. Yes, sir.
And I used to run it from we used to run from Indiana all the way straight across,
Yes,
you
sir.
know, for them 4 to 6 weeks. When I first got my CDL, I said, well, damn, it rained out this motherfucker every day. And then he was going home. He wanna try, he go home every weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just ran a straight shot though.
Yeah, he trying to see
Yeah,
what
he was
time.
going home every
Yeah.
weekend. I said,
He,
well,
he
dang.
trying to see what his old lady doing. Yeah.
Yeah, that what he trust me. I know.
Trying to see what
Yeah,
old
I
lady.
know. I'm like, God, he won them all. He was like, you know, he had to be like Chinese, Japanese, or something too.
Trying to see what his old
Yeah.
lady doing.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Will. That's why I kind of figured, man. I said, man, these folk playing in this rain, man. Them folk comfortable in this shit here. I
Oh yeah.
promise it ain't gonna be as easy as I thought.
Hey,
Man.
they didn't just like it was one news article said the Rams survived the Panthers. I said, I'm glad y'all wrote it that way because they didn't win that damn game. They
That's
survived.
all they been saying. That's all. And I've been watching, man. I said that what they been saying now. That what they been saying on the Rams. They knew they survived that game, man. I mean, it wasn't no bad call. I mean, it was few maybe, but it wasn't determined by the refs. They went down and won a fast square, man. I mean, you got to take it. He an MVP, man. Matthew Stafford. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I told him, this is another thing I forgot, man. JC Horn wasn't even in on the last play, on the last
On the
drive.
last drive. Sure
Right.
wasn't.
He was had
Sure
concussion.
wasn't.
That's why I say, man, that's why I say it was just kind of hard. I can't really blame Evero, you know, because I'm knowing the situation. You know what I'm saying? It just
Yeah.
like I say, man, if I'm gonna be real about the situation, I'm gonna be real about it on both sides. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't blame that man. Like, first
Yeah,
drive,
I got
finales.
it. I mean, I got it, man. I just
Yeah,
need to. I want to blame somebody. Damn it, I'm hurting.
man, blame Canales.
No,
That's who
no,
you got,
blame
man.
Evero.
See, people want to play. I'm just like Rex Ryan. Why the hell do you not punt the ball? Believe in your defense. It's 4th and 1. First drive of the game, bro. First drive. And you just put your defense that territory against the number 1 offense in the league. Do that make sense, PPP?
Yeah. So what does make sense is the fact that he's taking advantage of opportunities. Even though it didn't happen that time. That's what Dave is trying to do, sir. Take advantage of opportunities.
Okay. I mean, I'll buy that. I'll buy that. Right. I'll buy that PPP.
Yeah.
But will Evero be next year's Mike Jack? We'd be like, Evero defense is insane, and we'd be like,
I don't want to be around for that. I don't want to see that. I don't. Yeah. For me personally,
you wouldn't want to see it, brother.
No, I would not want to see Evero's defense do nothing besides.
No, man. I don't see how you come to that conclusion, brother.
Yeah, because
he's gonna be here. He got a contract. What you gonna do? You gonna close your eyes?
I'll close my eyes and count to 15. And at 11, he better be gone. Yeah.
Hey, I'm sorry, bro. When you get to 15 and open your eyes, he's gonna be right there, dog.
Yeah, he better not be. Yeah, he knows.
Princely that started out his offseason in the doghouse, dog.
Oh yeah, he sure did with his crazy
self. You can say what you want, but there's consequences to your actions.
Yeah. You better talk gingerly. If you ain't writing your own checks, you better talk gingerly.
Man,
Hey,
Presley finna go
hey,
have 13 sacks next year, man. They even woke up
he
animal.
shit. Okay. Yeah, he say that now, and I want him to have him 13 sacks. I ain't saying I don't want him to have it now. I want him to have all 13 of them damn sacks. No lie. However,
Yeah.
however, however, if he don't get them 13 sacks and they give him plenty of opportunity, they gonna bench his ass so hard.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Because you know, if I was ever, I'd be like, I thought it was
Oh my
you need
God.
opportunities, not the scheme, huh? I thought, and if I was a defensive coordinator, and you talking shit in the media, I'm gonna give you opportunity. As soon as you come to that sideline, I'm gonna grab you by your fucking face mask. I'm gonna say, so I thought it was opportunity, not the scheme.
Man,
Matter of
hey,
fact, go take a shower.
hey, Will, this was a funny thing, man. I remember, man, this nigga was crying. He was crying, jumping out the field, cussing out the coaches. You know what I'm saying? Man,
Get
they basically
limping.
they had to carry you out the field, man. You come right back in the game and get hurt again. I'm talking about, it was like 3 minutes later, they were talking about him getting called out the field again. I said, look at this shit. Man, this nigga
Yeah,
ain't nothing.
you're right. You're right. But I mean, but you got to give him heart though.
All right, let me drop the link for you, boss man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to
Trail,
give him hard now. I give him hard now. I give him that.
Trail.
Now I ain't gonna never say that.
Trail ain't here.
I'll never say that. He ain't got he ain't no football player now. I ain't gonna never say that now. He a football player. Cause hey, you hurt, you go right back in there. And that hey, you show hard now. But you know,
He shows. Yeah, I'm just.
yeah.
I want him to be a freaking premium edge rusher. I want that.
Bloody knuckles.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey, well, I'm about to drop off, fellas. I gotta go get ready. I gotta get up to DC in the morning. So I got an early flight, man. I got a 5 a.m. flight.
And
Damn,
same here, PPP,
I
man. I'm
thought the
finna
conversation gonna still rock. Shit.
wake up. Hopefully, I won me some money. Got on selling it.
No, that's right.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
slow game that they
bloody.
playing.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
all
about to-
good. I'll just catch on the next one, sir.
All right. Hey, chat, we gone, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. If you want to watch this on the other stream, just come on over there. We out, y'all.